Melly, you are live now.
Yes, I can see.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You are live now. You can go ahead.
All right. Hello, guys. Good evening. Good evening, guys. Good morning. Good afternoon. And Cholenjani, Dumelang, Likai. Guys, yeah, ngatsangane pachikamu chino ichi che husbands, wives, and small houses. Right. So we are going to be joined by the small houses. We are going to be joined by the big houses. We are going to be joined by the husbands here. So, guys, can you please take others? Can you please take others? I can see we are already 25. Can you please keep on taking others so that we can see? And there is a link that has been tagged up there, above there. So each and everyone who's going to join on this live, can you please download, use that link to join the live. Use the link to join the live. So this is kind of a debate. This is kind of an educational so that we hear what these husbands want from us. And let's hear how these small houses are able kuti vabate varume vedu vasingadzoki kumba. Tinzwewo kuti big houses ari kuchema nechii mudzimba umu. Andimaona zviri kuitwa nemasmall house anenge aripo panapa zvisiri kuitwa nemabig house. Right? So yeah, basically it's just a reality show ichanakidza anditika. So guys, chingodedzawo vakuva wadedza, take your own people vauye. Is Vuka, something is wrong. I can't see the comments here. I don't know whether there are comments or not. So yeah, guys, ngatideidzei vamwe.
Right. What I'm going to say is a good evening to you. We definitely have got comments. You don't worry about the comments. You have to get on the phone to see the comments. We've got all the comments that are coming up in here, and I can see we've got.
But Vuka, I have another phone. I can't see the comments even on the other phone. What's going on?
Okay, just give it a few seconds. Just give it a minute, and I can totally tell you right now. All I advise you is just to continue flow because it's going to be recorded. You need to keep this video. Therefore, it is important that you continue speaking. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, guys, yeah, can you please take your 5 people? Just take your 5 people, guys. Remember, this is a new page, and people are not used to this page, so we're still trying to bring people on this page because this is going to be a reality online, talk show. So bring people, guys. Just take your 5 people, let them bring here. It's still an open page, right? No bashing, no insults, guys. We just want to learn something. We just want to uplift each other. As I said earlier on, we are going to bring in the small houses, the single ladies. We're going to bring in the big houses. We are going to bring in the husbands, right? This live is in connection with the video that has been posted on Benge earlier on. Antika, yeah, big house. Who went and tore off the clothes for the small house? Akarova small, cheka small house and the bed, right? So we want to know basically what are the big houses doing that the small houses doing that the big houses are not doing right at home, so that the big houses can correct themselves. Let's hope these small houses or the single ladies andichika vanenge vachidana nevarume vanenge vari married out there andichika vachashare their tips so that my big houses adzidze andichika. And also the big houses, what are you doing and in your marriages for the husbands to run away antika and have my small houses kunza uku antika. Earlier on we had a live and we had some comments whereby another one was saying like, in I do everything okay in my house, but my husband does not touch me anymore because he's got a girlfriend. I don't know what to do anymore. So toda kunzwa kuvarume vache kumafathers vachauya kuvarume kuti chii chinove chingakonzeresa kuti kana waita girlfriend you no longer see your wife as a wife. Hauchakwanisa kubata mukadzi wako, hauchakwanisa kurova stonyi kumukadzi wako kusemesa, even though she's still as romantic as before, even though she's still as sex as before, even though achigeza more than maybe the first time that you met her. andika saka toda kunzwisisa kuti what's really going on, chii chiri kumboitika, so that ive balanced. Andimaona vakadzi vemudzimbawo vadzidze, andika masmall houses wona iwowo tichingodzidzisana chingodaro, ende naivo varumewo vacho zvese zvichingodaro zvingove balanced equation, right? That's the purpose of the life, right? So that vanenge vari mukati memasituations vanokwanisa kudzidzawo one or two things, handika kubva kumasmall house kwacho ikukuku kuti no maybe murume ari kukweshwa manga kusmall house, mabig house hamuchaite zvokukwesha manga, andimaona zvamaimboita kudhara. Maybe small house andika iri kuisa baby feeder murume ichimupaka chikafu chiti dedi shamai muromo, idyai chitsengai dedi mamedza medzai. Maybe big house is no longer doing that. So varume vari kufila, vana vadikika vari kufila kuti uku ndo chaiko chaiko kwatinobatwa zviripo than uku, handisi maona toda kunzwisisa, handimaona kana kuti mabig houses tave manegging wives ekuti murume kungopinda mumba fight, murume andotya kuuya kumba because tave shumba, handizivi, but tine varume vacho varipo panapa, varume vachauya panapa palive. We want to hear from this man kuti chii chiri kukonzera, muri kutiza chii kudzimba dzenyu, chii ndaripinda mudziko riri kuitwa nevakadzi venyu kudzimba, nekuti you are now finding comfort in the single ladies in the small houses kunze uku, andimaona. So basically it's a 50-50 situation, anditika toda kuti nzwisise, right? I don't know now. I can't see the comments. I don't know how this, the person behind this technology achazviita sei, handisi kuziva, handisi kuona kana comment, handisi kuziva kuti vanhu vachaedwa sei, handiziye, I don't know. Takangomirirawo kuona kuti zvichafamba sei. I hope achiri kumboita matechnical issues, ari kumbogadzirisa matechnical issues ake kuseri kuku. I don't know. So let's invite.
All I would say is I can see the comments. I've got quite a few people who are coming in and who are watching and making lots of comments as well. So if anyone wants to join using, please kindly use the link that is on there. Then you can be able to join SIS MELLY on the live. There is a link that I've put on there. Please join using the link. Thank you very much.
So Vuka, how is it that I can't still see the comments? What's going on?
You will need to have another phone.
I have another device with me here, but I still can't see any comments.
I can see all the comments. I can see all the comments. And please, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you. May you kindly confirm that you can see the comments that are coming on this screen.
I can see you, but I can't see the comments. Let me try and log it out and come back again and see.
Look, use your other phone. Use your other phone to log out of the phone.
I'm using the other phone.
Okay, I can certainly see.
Now I can see them.
Okay, thank you. And please, can you continue to tell people to join using the link?
Okay, I can see the comments here. Hansi, let's talk about SIS MELLY. What do you want to talk about me, Ramaimash? What do you want to talk about me? Ramaimash, what do you want to talk about me, basically? Can you please elaborate more on that one? And then can you please add Lorraine Mukundu? Lorraine Mukundu, pane link yaiswa. Can you please use that link? Antika ujoiniswe pa group so that we can see, so that you can come here and wakamirira kuside kwako. Antika Kiara, yes, I can see the comments now. Let me take Zuba Haban is supposed to be here. Can somebody take Rutendo Loveness Saurombe so that Awiye Shakare is supposed to be here as well. Avepo, right? Can you ask, can we have a number to call, please? Now, if I give you the number to call on this live, will come. All right. The Okai number, this is the phone, and look some comments. That means I won't be having any other phone to say. Marume, can somebody take for me Doughty Dewa, Chimonyo, Doughty Dewa, and Doughty Dewa and Ashford and what's his name? Elias Basopo. Let me try and add Elias Basopo and see. Elias Basopo, I've tagged him. Zuba Havane is tagged. Ashford, yes, guys, right. So if you are here, those people, please, can you please use that link here is padenga to join the live so that technician we do aku live so that mundi join up so that we start the debate and hear what is going to be said. Right. Varipa live Ashbrega, Ashford, we are tuone, we are itega ituone. Lorraine Mukundu, please use the link. Download, use that link. We add gwe pano apa teams gwe kuti zvakamira sei Zuba Rutendo Saurombe right tinzoti zvakamira sei and all others that wants to join as well. Unfortunately andina imwe number yechi3 hanzi please pin link. Okay, hanzi pina link ikavuka. No, it's not about friends or not to Ramai Mash. This is not about friends or not. We are not taking our hatred into 2020. Munovengana iko kwa munovengana, but here it's all about, learning and empowering one another. Most of Vengana after the life. And you can go back to become enemies after, or to whatever, after the life. But as for now, let's work together. Put your differences aside and let's work together. So, Vuga, can you please put the link? Vuka. Vuka Zimbabwe.
Hey,
Can you
hi.
please the link, Vuka? Pin the link. People are saying, can you please pin the link? They can't see the link.
The link is on there. I keep on posting it, and I'm trying to pin it for some reason. It's not allowing me to. But I'll continue to pin the link to put the link continuously. It's gonna be here all the time, please. So,
Okay.
so if
Okay.
anyone wants to join, I kindly ask that you check that link and click it on, and then obviously you will be able to join us.
Okay. And the link here is kwa. And the link here is kwa. The link is there, guys, but I don't know how you are not seeing it. The link is already there. And it's because why musiri kuiona. I don't know why you are not seeing the link. The link here is kwa. Vuka, todi link vana vasikuiona. Hanzi iripo. Link. Copy and paste link, Vuka. Hi. Hello. Hello. Okay, Hans, the link is there on the thread. Thank you, Wills. Hans, the link is there on the thread, guys. So use the link to join. Okay. Somebody has joined there. Hello, guys. I can't hear the person. Somebody has joined, but I can't hear the person. Hello. No, we are 3 now. There is somebody else here. Hello. Oh, hi. Can you see me? Rutendo, I can see you. All right. We've got
Ameno
Rutendo
Dani.
here. No, right, guys. Tina Rutendo. Lorraine Mukuntu, and I can't see the link. I don't know. Rutendo is here. I don't
Actually,
know why.
it's like
I
the
don't
link.
know why you can't see the link.
You
Has the
actually
link
need
in my
to
comment?
download it.
All right. Once you download the link, as the link is there, verenga ma comments, Lorraine Mukuntu, verenga ma comments, even Vimi Choga, verenga ma comments, guys, verenga ma comments, varume chakumirira ipanapa, uyaitione, uyaitinzwe kuti zviri kufamba sei. Anyway, we can start, sister. Sisi, makamiririra single ladies. Ndingati kuti pachirongwa, welcome pachirongwa chezuva ranhasi. Tichitaura nenyaya yemabig house nema-single house in line with the video that we saw earlier on, big house ichirova small house. What might be the reason? Any noise, I don't know where the noise is coming from.
It could be coming from my end and andina my headphones manje because ndiri ndabuda kumba.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah. Ndikaramba
Um,
ndiita noise ndodonha ndozodzoka ndane my-headphones because handina inini honestly I don't have a side but I'm just going to say some facts given the situation yanga ichidiscusswa yenyaya dzema-relationships anenge achioma kana zvaoma mumba zvekuti I totally disagree with the advice yekuti hurawo kana ahura because there's so much dangers to it. You have to know that when you start doing that, it's almost a full-time job because being a mother, a wife, is a full-time job on its own besides your other jobs that you are doing. Saka the moment you decide kuti kana zvisiri mauri, it's very difficult to adopt kuti because muri maura ndohurawo. At some point in life, you just have to either decide kuti do I want to sit here and just deal with it or do I want to give up and try to live my other life without being here, because zviri kukonzeresa ndezvekuti vakadzi lately there's been so many things happening zvekuti vakadzi they are actually getting out and stepping out of my relationships in order to cover that void yemurume asiri kuuya kumba. Paunobatwa murume totally forget kuti anga achihura, anga akakurwadzisa to a point yakuita kuti akupushe. The next thing ndo mastrikes akuitika kuti vanhu vakuurayana and stuff like that. They don't sit and think kuti no, chakonzeresa kuti mukadzi wangu abude aende chii. So you have to make a decision and think kuti do I want to be a part of this lifestyle yemurume wangu anobuda achienda, because if that's what is in his bloodstream you cannot change it. He either chooses to respect you or disrespect you for life, and you either decide whether you want to live like that or you want to make changes, and the changes are given on how you choose to do it. Vazhinji tikufirai kugarira vana. That's one. Then another point that I want to raise is vakadzi, we need to be self-sustainable. We have this whole habit, vakadzi vazhinji, especially verudzi rwedu, tine habit yekugara kumba kuti mari ichauya nababa. That is the biggest issue yatinayo at some point in time iri kukonzeresa kuti varume they have that pin on you yekuziva kuti mari yenyama ndiye achakupa, mari yechingwa ndiye achakupa. Try to hustle, do your thing. Inini ndiri kuZimbabwe, to be very honest, ndaishanda musaluni, ndaibikira sadza makombi, ndaiita this and that. It would only give the man that approaches you the look yekuti mukadzi uyu is very independent, so I have to be equal or better for this woman to even take me in. Because the moment yaanokufoldesa kuti wakumirira sadza iye, ingova neropa riya rinomhanya kuti handikwanisi kugara, mukawo kuseni, start doing your thing, because akajaira kukusiya wakararama magumbezi anodzoka uchiri mapijama ako nechidhuku nepulling socks. That stuff can really push people, because kwaari kubuda achiswera uko ari kuona vanhu vane mekari dzavo vakadai. What are the chances of him feeling like, you know what, ndakudzokera kuna mai vaya vanobohwa vari kumba uko? I know kuti tinoti hazvina formula, yes hazvina, but there's so many ways of trying to keep your relationship spicy. After marorwa, vakadzi vazhinji we tend to give up, and the 9 months of pregnancy is one major thing and kutaura neyayo. During time vakakomborerwa nekuita vana, during the time you're pregnant, you tend to take advantage of yes, nhumbu dzinorwadza dzine maitiro adzo. Your husband still needs attention during the time you're pregnant. Ndo nguva zhinji dzandinoona dzinovhiringika relationships akawanda. Love inenge ichitsva, nhumbu yobata 2-3 months later, mai handichada kubatwa, handisi kuda this. Rutsa, do everything, but always remember that your husband still remains your husband and he still needs that attention, whether you're pregnant or not. Find ways of making it work kuitira kuti murume wako asabva asabva aona kungaitwa shut down, because pachazouya mwana it even gets worse because mwana takes a lot of attention. And zvinogona kubva mamwe mamarriage ari kutovhiringika stereki pari kuzvarwa vana, because the moment people get pregnant pane machanges hobva ari kuitika, and mwana paachazvarwa mom or dad attention inodivheta, all that attention ichabva yapushwa enda kuti kumwana. Saka zviri kutokanganisa zvichastraina more. Always find time for your husband, always find time for your woman, because zviri kustraina marelationships izvozvo zvokuti we get too busy with one major thing and we forget kuti tine relationship yakatanga zveseizvi. That's another point. Maphones, my devices, I have noticed there's many relationships that have become my phones. Kana manga makajaira kufonana kuti dedi ndoda kubuda kuenda kumo, don't send him a text if you can call him, just let him hear that voice. Mafoni taakuashandisa, they have become our major ningiriri yekuti mumba chaimo vanhu vakagara mozoti pane vanhu vanotextirana vari mudzimba, umwe ari kubedroom umwe ari kuliving room. I've seen this happening. Okay, someone tried to call me, sorry. Let's try to keep communication open, as in direct communication. Kutomboteta mafone aya kukangano. I realize kuti lately I've tried to not be on my phone so much. You will find that you actually have more productive time when you're off your device than when you spend time on it. And it becomes an addiction. If you are not careful, you will be pretty much married to your phone and you will lose your partner. No contribution yangu wangu.
Okay, earlier on, Sisi, you talked something like Vakadzi when they are married, when they become big houses, they tend to relax a lot. They tend to forget their duties as wives at home, to a point whereby it pushes their husbands to go to the small houses. Antika, can you please elaborate more on that one?
Well, I think we as women have been there. I've been a wife too, where I tend to think kuti ndewangu. We have that tendency of ndewangu. Asi wako, as long as maorgans akachira akanamira paari. And chakaita kuti mudanane, there was something that brought that spark. Try to keep that spark on, because there is a lot of us mudzimba umu who are so relaxed. Ndinozvinzwa zvangu, we hear it every time, but no, the topics ayapanoita show up ekunzi hakuna kwaanoenda ndewangu kana kuti handiendi. Unogona kusaenda but you're miserable uripo. What are you doing to keep it sparking? Kana kuti are you still trying to initiate those little dates dzekuti ende coffee, let's go for a walk, let's do this? Because you can't be a boring wife and expect the life to keep going on. Like we're saying, as much as I'm not in defense of men, they are equally responsible for keeping it going. But like you have to understand kuti zvinonzi varume vana munofamba mushop mune so many types of candy dziri pashelf. Mwana anomhanya uku agomhanya uku, ziso rinomhanya so many different directions. Unlike the focus yevakadzi, we focus on what we focus on and we want it to stick. But do everything as well, because ukavaka imba yako, you start with the foundation. You start doing cementing and bricking kusvikira yakwira, uchaisa mawindow. You want to keep polishing it up kusvikira chino wavaka imba yako yapera kudaro. Handi unotsvaira every day kuti irambe yakachena. Those are the same implements that we need to put into our relationships. Okay, tapanapa. Keep up with my trends. Kana murume wako akakufarira because waipfeka matights akadai, try to maintain that level of standard. You don't necessarily have kuti ushame, but try to maintain that level of standard. Iyoyo yakaita kuti zvinhu zvenyu zvinakidze, because be your partner's best friend. Because when you are friends, it means you talk, you communicate. Anotokutaurira in passing chaiko chaiko kuti pane zvakati zviri kuitika, pane zviri kupfekwa zvakati zvandiri kufarira. Haikona kuzviti ndaamai nhingi ndazodai, because the moment you're doing that, you're actually bringing kasatani kaya mukati memba yako kekuti zvauri kuramba zvachizvi, not because you shouldn't be uncomfortable with what you're doing. But kana maimbozviita, don't just abruptly change and become, mama, Coco. You can be a girl in your relationship. You can be your man's girl for the rest of your life if you choose to. I see a lot of varungu kazhinji kacho unoona chimama chakarova lipstick kambuya kachena kapera, but she's still dressing up, putting on kagogo kake, vabuda vaenda kupi nemurume wake. That keeps it up because ndo zvacho zvakatanga kuti zvifambire mberi. I don't know, maybe I made some sense to some and I may not have made sense, but that's just how I think about it. As far as I've experienced life with marriages and relationships, I will be that home mumba mangu. Ndini chaita hure racho mumba imomo zviri.
Okay, I know we're expecting Lorraine Mukundu to come here because she had said she is going to come as a small house. So unfortunately, I don't know kuti zviri kuti apinde apa pachi. I wanted to ask a question, maybe you can help us there. If ever you were once a small house or not. Antika, kuti
I've been
chaita
in
kuti.
both angles.
Okay, all right. Patime makambori a small house handitika murume aive achinyanya kufarira kutambira kuside kwenyu than kuna big house.
I don't know. The truth is, when you know kuti there's someone else ariko. Chinoitika ndechekuti in my relationships Anitika, you probably meet someone pasina my intentions ekuti muchadanana. Then you start knowing my problems esa kuitika kumba kwako Mary, because he's sitting there and he's telling you all these things that are happening. Some could be true and some not. Do you know that there are some men who are obnoxious enough to put mukadzi wake paspeaker chaipo chaipo achitaura naye, and you don't even hear a hello. Ichingosimudzwa foni ikarira munhu anenge achiwawata achitaura ari ku the other end. So you master the problems, the issues that are on the other side, and once you master that, you do the opposite. And how can you not get the attention, the full attention, if he knows kuti akasvika you're talking, mukutaura, mukuseka, you're doing this? There's so many things some of you guys don't even do. There's certain things that you vow to not do with your husband, and your husband likes to do that. Owana munhu anoziva kuti ndo weakness yake, they come and they share the weaknesses, and the moment they tell us kuti my weaknesses angu ndeaya, you are literally stuck because zvacho zvisiri kuitika uko ndo zvinoitika uko, so you are literally fighting force iri kuenda against zvauri kuita iwewe kumba. And somehow to be very honest, as much as we want to say anodzoka, but mune makangovata mumba imomo nedhami. So I mean, it's just a matter of listening.
There is a comment
to each other,
here.
communicating.
There is a comment here that says, true, very true, but most women are in prison, Mudzimba. It's hard to keep looking good if abused. What do you have to say about that as a single woman?
Are you accepting that abuse is the question? Like I said earlier, muka ugeze. You are letting this get into you. The thing is, vakadzi vanozosvika papoint yekudepresseka to that point. Vanenge vatozviregedza zvichienderera for so long, and maybe maaddressing acho kutozviadressa hakusi kutomboitika. Because if you don't address it, at most you are probably not in the right relationship. Kana pasina communication, there is no way you can function mukaita mhuri iri pamwe chete muchitadza. At least let him know what you feel. Abuse equals spirit, but we take it to the length we accept it. When you finally accept that I'm just an abused woman and I'll sit here and be abused, then and it's normally, Melly, it's normally with those women that don't have anything. That, like, if you are busy enough in your life where you're waking up and you have to put in 6-8 hours of hustling, then you come home and want to figure out my homework aitwa here, vana vane zvakati here, murume iye adya here. Kazhinji kacho time yekuti ufile abused ishoma. Ende murume iye akaona uchiita izvozvo, ubhizi hwako ihwohwo huchamukipawo busy kuti mai ava kakunyarara kavari kuita vachiita tunhu kwavo vari kuzviita vega here. It will make him pay attention. In all honesty, it's the truth.
All right. I can see we have another guest who has joined right now. I don't know kuti ndiani murume here kana kuti ndiani maybe another man aruda kutipa question kana kutipa contribution yake. I can't see who it is. Anyway, ndikungona fan mudenga. No, you stay there. You stay there. Okay, we've got Tracy, how are you? Oh, America, I've got 2 Americans here. Tracy, how are you?
Tracy. Hi, Sis Mel. Hi, Sis Loveness.
Muribo.
Okay. Saka muri udonedzwa. Yeah, manje ari kupiko munhu anodonedza vanhu. Nawe vhuka chodouya vhuka udonedze. Ina handichazivi kuti vhuka waide pina ndisi. Hapana here icho chi-X right side hand side kwekusoro kwefoni.
It was nice, guys. Merry Christmas. Let's get into the new year with a good vibe. Let's do these kind of conversations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Siruchendo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right. Welcome, Pachirongwa Tracy. What do you have to say about this? My small house, my big house, nemarume vacho. chii chiri kukonzesa unoona iwe chiri kukonzesa maybe kuti varume vabude mudzimba vachienda kumasmall house kana kuti I don't know. What's your take on this one?
Okay, Sis Melly, there's a shikangu matanga, but I missed my points at our on Sis Love.
I don't seem to be having my volume. Let me take my earphones. I can turn my earphones out.
Good evening to you viewers and listeners. My name is Vuka Muga Zimbabwe, and I'm very much delighted to be with you tonight on here as we are waiting for.
Sorry. Nanchimbochaga my earphones. It feels as if I'm losing my volume.
Okay,
I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
That's absolutely good. We're waiting for Sister Melly to come back. As you can see, she's back on right now. And welcome back to you, SIS MELLY. And also the guest who is looking absolutely lovely, wonderful. And we should be able to continue with our show now that Melly is back in. As a technician, I'm going to drop out any minute, any time. Really good. Continue.
Right. Vuka, can you please add another man as well? Can you have a man as a guest here, please? Right, Tracy. Welcome, Pachirongwa. Tipo, your contribution.
Thank you, Sis Mel. I don't have much. Like I said, I might have
Adona.
missed.
I don't know what happened. Tracy Adona. I don't know what happened. Okay, she's back. Right. You can go ahead, Tracy.
Hi, Sis Mel.
Hello, Tracy. How are you?
Hello.
Hello, Tracy. How are you? Tracy, I can hear you. Ndikukunzwa, Tracy. Go ahead, Tracy.
A Bible. You guys are crazy.
I can hear you, Tracy. Okay, I think I can hear Lorraine. Lorraine, hello.
Oh my God. What's I say?
Mushe kanjani? Tracy, can you hear me?
Tracy, I can hear you.
But can you hear me? I can't see Sis Mel.
Yes, we can.
We can hear you.
I don't know if I'm live or not.
You are live.
You are.
Oh, okay. But where's Sis Mel? Is she here?
Yes, she's
Yes,
here.
I'm here.
Okay, I don't know. Can I talk or?
Yes.
Yeah, tell
Yes.
Okay. I think I don't know. I've missed some of Sis Loveness points, but I think maybe I might repeat them, or I don't know. But what I've realized, yeah, the small house, nema big house, and the men involved. I think first of all, men they tend to be selfish a little bit, in the sense that us as women, we have so much responsibility in the home, from taking care of the children, making meals and laundry and all these kind of things. So sometimes it gets overwhelming, it gets overbearing on us, because varume sometimes they don't even help us. All they do is go to work, come back home, and the cards sometimes you also work, you're employed, you come back home, you want to cook for the kids, you want to look up the husband, you want to make sure everything is fine, homework and stuff like that. Babani wakango gara pasi vachichinja my channel, watching TV, waiting for the meal, waiting for a next pair of clothes and shoes polished and everything, all sorts. So now they tend to not to make adjustments as far as taking care of one another is concerned. Because now when we get to the bedroom, I'm tired because I've been running around and stuff like that. She's taking care of the kids, she's taking care of this and that. So you find out that chinogwanikwa kuitwa na small house because haana all these responsibilities. Madam kumba zvimwe zvacho anotadza kuzviita, and then they don't understand, and even they don't meet us halfway also, because they don't have much on their plate. All they do is to go out, work, come back home, sit, so they expect, oh no, moon, she must give me all sorts of positions, she must do all the monkey tricks on the bed. If she doesn't do this, I'm going to Chipo, because Chipo can do all this. But forgetting to Chipo anavana kana ane vana vari kuchengetwa namai kuzimbabwe, iye chaakauya kuzoita kutsvaga mari mujoburg or wherever they are. But kuchaga mari, it's, by being a small house, yes, someone. And that's what she does. So she'll spend time, she'll invest in herself, she'll get the longest Brazilian hair, she'll get the longest nice nails, she'll spend time treating her skin. Madam Kumba, she cannot do that, because she's got so many responsibilities financially, being on top of the list. So I cannot wear the longest weave to look nice for my husband, because that time I'm thinking, okay, fine, let me buy a proper TV for my kids. Let me buy a fridge. Small house can't do that. Small house can do all of that. She spends time, investing in herself to look better for someone else's husband. So that will make the small house seem better than the big house, which is really not true. If you take that same small house, put her in the position of the big house, you'll find out that because in reality strikes. Yes, if roles are to be exchanged, you find a small house because all she knows is to look good and stuff. I just want to talk, and then I'll go, Lorraine, then you can talk.
No, you did it.
No, I wasn't saying stop talking.
Okay.
ukapinza small house mumba anditi
yes
ukaipa position ya big house.
Yes.
Well,
okay, how many times have these so-called married men, how many times have they left the small house and gone back home to their wives? It's because they realized panapa Hazel, you and don't you forgot she's the real deal. She's actually not. All she knows is to do her monkey tricks on the business. Believe me, in as much as men can cheat, then they don't only cheat for sex. Truth be told, they don't only cheat for sex. So Iwewe as a small house, apart from sex, what else can you give? Can you go ku holiday kumusha kwake murume nevana unoita mabasa ese anofanirwa kuitwa nemurora? Most of these small houses, they can't do that. Can you, kana murume ogara naye mumba full time, mari painenge yapera, can you stick around as a small house? You cannot. All you want is money. But the mother of the house, the BH, she will stick around. Mwana karwara, she will stick around. Baba vemba wa karwara, kutadza kwenda toilet. Vaninga vachi chinja madaipa. Small house can't do that. Secondly, before I go, we have also glorified men's cheating. Isusu vakadzi. I don't know, Sis Mel, if you can hear me. I will just say this and then I'll leave.
Yes, I can.
We have glorified
loud and
cheating.
Clear.
Isusu pachena.
We want to learn Lorraine to say yes.
The old generation. Takakura chidzwanzi unoshingirira murume wako, unoita so chirakadai, unodai una inini zvandinoitwa nababa vako. But this generation, vakadzi, they're empowering themselves, they're getting an education, they're getting skills, they're venturing in different businesses. So nyaya yekuti kana ndaitirwa zvakadai nemurume ndichashingirira pamurumewo ndichanzi ndikarohwa gara. For us, I think it's a little bit different. Maybe this is where Zuva was trying to I mean, maybe ndo point yanga da upinda nayo kuti I mean it's now different. Not kuti vakadzi kana wawurirwa wura. No, but we have so much to do nowadays as women. We've been empowered and we've empowered ourselves. So it's a bit different. So nyaya yekuti we glorifying men's cheating. Ne statement yekuti varume vana vadiki. You know, for them we're instilling acceptance that when we say varume vana vadiki, we're instilling acceptance into them that no, so cheating is actually okay because they regard us as vana vadiki. Mwana mdiki akaba unomurova omuregerera. You understand? So when we say varume vana vadiki, it's more like we're just saying, okay, cheat. Because muri vana vadiki, and then we'll just take you back. You know? So I think here men need to understand different roles in the homes and you know what they're actually looking for as far as family is concerned, you know. So yeah, Lauren, it's your time. Let me drop. Thank you so much.
No, Lorraine, can you please?
Thank you so much.
Can you please tell Tracy not to go?
Bye.
Don't go.
Can you please tell
Why?
Tracy not to go? Yes. So after you, Lorraine gave us your
I
own
need you
point. We need
to.
Lorraine. We need to
Oh,
hear
you
from
have your
you as well.
time because.
Yeah.
Okay, nchamira mapako maviri handiti. Ndichamira ma-single mothers, ndichamirira ma-small house. Ndichatanga small house. It's how small house kunonakisa. Zvinostaka stereki. Not zveshuwa handina responsibility. Handini hembe. Ndinoisvibisa nemakeup. Handina zvandinoita nenosvika kumba yowachiwa nemaoko. Kana kuti newashing machine. Kuno zvokufaya. Chikafu. Ndobika kana asingauyi handibiki handibvunziwi chakati mumba munogara muri clean muri smart baba kana
Something is wrong with Lorraine's network. I don't know what is going on there. I don't know what is going on. Vuka, I don't know what is going on with this network.
I make sure kuti kana vachipinda mumachira whether
All right, go ahead. Wanga kudrega.
can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. You were dragging.
Okay, ndagumira papi pacho pandagumira.
Tangogumira uchidrag.
Okay, ndanga ndichiti kuve small house chinhu chimbange fadza nechinhu chimbange gwadza at the same time. But at the end of the day, pane mapoints ataugwa na Tracy handiti na Loveless. I was actually writing stuff down. I had the pen and paper and I was like jotting points down. So for me, handiti chinhandoziva murume haana mugoni. Ndakakura ndichiziva kuti murume haana mugoni. Handina chandinoita chinochengeta murume kana achida kuchengetewa nezvechihure izvi. Hazvina zvokuti kuda mangwana tichazororanawo. Pane vamwe vanoti like small house kuti mumusi vacharoriwa or anything. Handiti arimo mabrief ake mune ma-t-shirt ake mumbamo, they are in there, they are in the house. But guess what? I am not looking. I think imwe problem inoitika nevamwe vakadzi vevanhu handiti, they assume kuti small house kana munhu andaya nemurume wako wese ndiri kuda kuwanikwa nemurume wako. It's not always the case. Ndiri pakufara, tiri pakuvaraidzana nguva, iwe wakuchitora serious, wakuita bhibho kudai so, wakutondifambisa mbiri kuda kuputsa imba yako. I am not planning to do that. Patogwa nyaya yekuti, patogwa nyaya yemafoni handiti. Zveshuwa zvinorwadza kuti munhu anenge achibika, anenge achigezisa vana, anenge achiitisa vana homework, anozonosvika futi kubedroom futi toda kushanda, baba vakagara kuti vanenge vachitochatsawo zvavana Lorraine, vachiudzwa masweet nothing, vachiti pai send me something sexy. Denuya! Ndotumira something sexy. And kune mabig house akanaka team. Kune mabig house ari proper, kune mabig house akanaka. Guys, kune mabig house akanaka, ngategedze kurara nhema. Kunzi kwa small house Brazilian uku. kune mabig house akanaka pasi panapa, mabig house ari proper ekuti chero small house unotozvibvunza kuti ko small house murume uyu aiwanepi yakadai handiti. Asi at the end of the day murume zvachataura murume haana mugoni, kuna vakadzi vakanaka, kuna vakadzi vanhu vakanaka. Indine pamuromo apa, I talk a lot of shit handiti. Asi mukasangana maiguru vangu akanyarara, munhu akanyarara ekuti chero ndikatita noise vanototi ii asikana izvi hazviitiwi izvi handiti. But at the end of the day, it's got its ups and downs, like any relationship, it's got its ups and downs, it's got this and that. Vanhu ngavadzidze kuspice up their relationships. People should learn how to take care of themselves. It's about you loving yourself first before the other person can come and love you. Anditi. Yes, zvinonetsa with everything that goes on in a relationship, but munhu wechikadzi ngaazvigadzirise iye pachezvake, azvide iye, ashande, aende kubasa, akwanise kuchengeta mhuri yake, akwanise kuita zvese, and then everything else is fine. For me, that's all I had to say. I don't know if I have to say anything else. And then I'm a single mothers. Being a single mom is hard. It is very hard. And as single mothers, we have to stand together and really work hard for each other, with each other. We have to empower each other. We have to be positive about so many things as single mothers because it's really hard out there. That's all I had to say.
Okay, Lauren, I want to ask you a question, right, before you go.
Yes.
Right. I understand with you, Unemana. Were you once a big house or Wakanko Square, you became a small house?
Okay, so I got married. I was married for 3.5 years. And
All
then
right. Hold on. You were married, right? And then
yes,
you became a small house, right? What happened? Looking at you, it seems as if you know how to treat a man, but still your man left you and for another somebody else. I don't know. So what happened?
So I wasn't in Andina. My ex-husband didn't cheat or anything. The next day, that's the day I left my marriage. And I can do over for 3 hours. If my next door neighbor had not broken into the house, his plan was to kill me.
Well, so that is why you left. Lorraine, hello.
And the reason is because for 3 hours I went back home. And come back home, and I never went back to that house.
So that basically that is the only reason why you left.
An abusive home, so I don't know what abuse was.
So you're saying you are happy being somebody's small house?
I'm not saying I'm happy being someone else's small house. Like I say, ups and downs. There's a good side and then there's a bad side about it. I've been.
Can you tell us the bad side of being a small house?
The bad side is when I need him, he's not available. In a sense of, I will never be first. I'll always be second. Yes, tonight I sleep over. I call him my boyfriend. Okay, he sleeps here maybe 2 or 3 times in a week, the whole night. Or maybe once a week he sleeps over. But it's an issue of the only thing that will happen if he's unavailable, if they have a family trip, the only thing that happens is no transfer guamari, no batamari in the doctor. And now paper, given the opportunity, and then also. So those are the only disadvantages that happen. But everything else is fine. The sex game is on point. He eats pussy. He does everything. So,
So, and can you tell us the advantages as well of being your advantages of being a small house?
My advantages of being a small house, I get to make my own decisions, I guess, in a sense of I don't have to depend on anyone to make a decision. Saka mangwana ndikamuka ndakati ndiri kuchinja masofa kana kuti ndiri kuchinja table iyo, I don't have to ask anyone. I just do it because if I wake up saying I'm going on a holiday to Zimbabwe, Zambia, I just a phone call away because next week I won't be available. And my daughter, I feel as if I'm scanner and she's going to be very fragile in a sense of she's never been other than my father and my brothers. She's not going to be, I'm not going to be afraid with mwanacha repewa kana kuti mwana wangu achachitwa sei kana kuti hama dzemurume dzichada mwana wangu here kana kuti chi. So the advantage is about I live my own life. Yes, I have to ask for one or two things or to say I need permission for A, B, C, D. But the advantage is I'm taken care of. I'm fed regularly. I am happy to a certain extent, but it's got its ups and downs.
Okay, so tell me, Lorraine, this mwana wako, you said you've got a daughter, right?
Yes.
So the moment when this man is there in your house, or maybe you are at work, are you not scared that he might even touch your daughter?
No,
Because
so my daughter visits half the time I go to boarding school or she's at my parents and and I think in our relationship my daughter has only seen him 3 times, like in an environment with maybe that 4 kind of 5, but maybe it's just the 2 of us. She's only met him 3 times and she knows who he is, and then that's it. Let me try in our bedroom. On my birthday, she even wrote a message on the birthday card. I can write a message saying she wishes me and my boyfriend would have kids, and she knows about him.
Okay, ever since you left the father's house, you were with your husband's house, and how many boyfriends did your child see?
Only 2. Only 2. Only 2.
Another day is uncle, daddy, or what?
It's uncle. It's uncle. It's actually quite funny you're asking that question. The other day when my daughter was sent a voice note, I said, how's uncle? She goes, why does she call me uncle? Because I pay her school fees, I do all this. So I know it's uncle. Why doesn't she say it? I'm like, no, man. Eventually.
So far she has seen 2. So if you are to separate with this boyfriend of yours, then there's going to be the third one. And then
there's going to be the third one.
Are you okay with your daughter now, because she's also a daughter? You know, in seeing all these men,
she's also a daughter, but mwana wangu aswe dzinza rangu anditi. Mwana wangu aswe dzinza rangu, dzinza rake rakasiyana nere kwangu all the way, like rakasiyana zvekune kure stereka anditi. Aswe dzinza rangu. Kana kudzinza kwavo vari destined kuti vachaitawo zvekuitawo ma-small house. Ndizvozvo, that's life. Kana ari destined kuti achawanikwa, she's destined to be married. I don't think I speak to my daughter. I tell her the values about life. We had a sex talk the other day. We had a social media page talk the other day. You should understand people who are chatting with you on social media what they want. Majority of them, it's men. Do you ask yourself what they want from you? So I don't believe okay, fine. Let me give you an example. My parents have been married for 36 years. I've never even heard kuti baba wangu write a girlfriend, baba wangu wazoii, kana baba wangu wazovamai vangu kana kuti. It's not, I don't think my behavior is shaped for my parents. My behavior is I'm accountable to what Lorraine does.
Okay, so Iwawe Pachako, when you're seated down and you're looking at your daughter, do you think you're being a good role model to your daughter?
I think I'm a good role model to my daughter. I work hard. I work very hard for everything that I have. I show her the value of education. I might not be the best role model when it comes to relationships, but I think also I have to thank my ex-husband, because at the end of the day, my ex-husband, she was still young, around 9 or something. Do you think you and mom will get back together? And he answered in a very mature manner. Me and your mom had a disagreement and we are both to blame, but you're not at fault. And us getting together we are going to be together for you as parents, but not in a relationship. So he has moved on. He has married 2 other women after me. She has met them. Does that make him a bad father? It's
Okay. Tell Lorraine if your daughter is to get married, because one day definitely she'll get married, right? And when she gets married today, she brings John and says, Mom, this is John. And then after 2 years, she says, Mom, I've divorced John. I'm with Peter now. And after 2 years, I'm with, Prosper, things like that. Are you going to be happy and say, my child, your life, your rules?
I'm not going to be happy as a mother. Obviously, I'm going to be disappointed.
No, listen, Lorraine, because this is exactly what she is seeing in you. Already she has seen too, right? And
Okay,
they're still
so
young.
I have a question.
Okay, hold on. By the time you reach 40, maybe you should have seen 4 or 5, right?
Hmm?
So she'll tell you, but Mom, I've seen this, I've seen you doing this. So I thought maybe it was right. And then
Okay,
what?
so I have a question, Anditi. And I think you're not the first person to ask me this question. But my question is, when everyone asks me to say, what example am I showing to my daughter? The question I'm going to ask, since the father of my child, my ex-husband, beat me up with intentions to kill me, just for me to set a good example to my daughter of being a good wife or of being with one person for the rest of my life, was I supposed to stay in that marriage ndichirowa every single day of my life because I'm setting an example for my daughter?
No, I'm not saying you should have stayed in that relationship for the rest of your life. But
Because that's
on
the
the other
relationship
hand,
I'm judged for. Because everyone goes like, see them
because
like
This
everyone
Melly,
always goes like,
listen, the reason why I ask you this question is like because it seems as if you are happy being a small as. Why can you not find somebody who's not married?
I am actually happy, and I actually do get single guys that want to marry me, and I always ask, what's the point of people getting married? What's the point? What's the reason? Why do people get married? Is it to die together? I don't want to have any more kids. What's the point of people getting married? Why do people get married? I need a munu, kuachira munu, kugwane munu. Like, what's the point?
Wow. So tell us, my guru Baba from your husband's, your boyfriend's side, whatever. How does she take it?
She's pleaded, she's pleaded, she's hurt, she's learned to accept Kutindo Jiripo, and that's it.
Okay, and do you talk?
Sometimes, depending what's the topic, depending what we need to talk about.
Okay. No, at least I hear you. Do we have another third guest here?
Yes, Vakawandisa.
All right.
Yes,
Can you?
Miss Melly.
All right, Tracy. Do you have any questions for Lorraine?
Okay, my questions, Sismel, if people have questions for me, let me go back to the live and do not my comments. Then I can answer for my comments.
Okay, Tracy, I think is there already. You can ask Tracy. Do you have does she have any questions for you?
I think we have 5 here, 5 Pana, but does anyone have a question for me?
No, I don't have a question for you.
Okay.
Okay. So who I'm only seeing Lorraine pana Tracy vamwe kuti ndivanani. Okay, anyway.
Hey, swamwe takawanda.
All right. Hi Kola, welcome Pachirongwa. What's a suggestion? What's your contribution? What do you have to say about this?
Melly. In Nina, I'm coming as a big house, and I'm 31. I've been married for 9 years now. I was married when I was 22. Saka, hey, zvinhu zvakaoma Sis Melly, marriage ayakaoma. Inini, I don't want to lie. murume wangu he does literally everything for me handina chinhu chandinotomboshota even kana achitotaura kuvanhu anenge achitongoti my wife this, my wife that, but not romantic. Munhu uya ari so hard yazvekuti like I do all these things ndinotenga masexy lingerie and stuff my way tanzwa nekutenga bedding yewhite unotenga madiffuser uchitoo mubedroom munhuirire inini I change my hairstyles kakawanda and time yaanotozonotisa kuti mukadzi wangu achinja hairstyle pamwe nendakuda kutova padhuze nekunorudu if you get what I'm saying. Munhu uyoyo kutoti pamwe nhasi ndatonoshopawo ndoti kasexy night kangu aka nhasi murume wangu anotokutarisa ungewo hapana zviri kuitika. Saka ininiwo ipapo sismally I don't understand because maybe hangu ndine zvandinokanganisa but I really really do try and even amai vanotoshanda kumba kwangu she doesn't clean my room. I clean my room myself. Handitombobika ndega I take responsibility for the kids. Pane musi because of work and pressure pane musi wandakapfekedza mwana uniform isiri yezuva iroro and they actually called my husband because vane nhamba dzedu tiri two. The way akandifonera achindituka I really really felt hurt because ndakadzoka kumba ndikamuudza kuti iwewo unondifonera uchindituka vana ava vari 3 ndevedu tiri 2 handina kuita vana ava tiri 1 izvozvi takazongoricha compromise yekuti ndakanyora list yekuti mande kunopfekwa uniform yakati uyo anopfeka uniform yakati ndonyora nemazita avo because ndakatoona kuti aiwa inini handingambori but nyaya yandiri kuchema nayo inini personally as a big house nyaya yembedu ndakatiwo baba vedu foreplay because he's somebody ari kustada saka usually in the study room achiverenga chichi saka paanenge abatwawo nekuda madam anouya kungopinda by the time inini handinotozopepukawo kuti nditonzwa kuti munhu zvaanenge atopinda nendakatorara ndiri half asleep ndakamuudza inini I need foreplay inini I need this izvozvi smelly as I'm talking to you I bought a sex swing inotongonyuwa nepairi ipapo ndikatomuta try to assemble it tomboitraya chichi inohengwa padoor and this stuff and all of this stuff akatoratidza asiri interested yakatongogara zvekuti izvozvi ndaitoti ndichatotsvaga hangu munhu wekuitengesera saka sometimes ivo varume vachoka inini handitombovanzwisise because it's like isusu we have to bend over to do everything to make them happy inini veduwe I try sismely I try izvozvi munhu unenge uchitozvinyima food uchitoo uite bhodhi yakanaka udii asi unenge ungoona kuti maefforts acho haasi kuoneka saka the thing is I recently met somebody tandichitongochata and handingati hedu taakudanana I'm not intending hangu kudanana naye but he kind of brings that side yandisiri kupiwa nemurume wangu yandinofarira like he's that guy who would say good morning beautiful, how you doing, he appreciates those small things anotoona kutoti nhasi wachinja hairstyle those kind of things saka inini ndiri kugara nemurume sisimelo wekuti kutaura chokwadi hapana chinhu chandinotomboshaya but zvinhuwo zvandinodawo kuti appreciate time yekungospendawo naye yekuti nhasi ndine murume wangu takanyatsorelaxa inini I'm very open ndinotomubvunza am I satisfying you sexually, do you think we can change ongoti no everything is fine asi unenge uchitozoona kuti pamaactions emunhu haasi kutoenderana nezvaari kutaura saka I don't know hangu maybe vamwewo vangandibatsira kuti tingabatsirana sei because iyi nyaya isusu vakadzi vakaroorwa tinongoexpectwa kunzi shanda, gezesa vana, tora vana kuchikoro, icha chakati kusvika rinhi simeni. Inini I'm trying sezvandiri kutokuudzai personally kuti I'm trying my best. Munhu unotopera mari uchitenga chapinda mufashionwo chiti ndinakise mumba mangu ndiitire murume wangu, just to find out kuti hatombonoti kuti wabvawo kunorukwa musoro, just those small things. Sakawo
Iwewe, do you think your husband is cheating on you?
I have identified kuti he cheats because I have found condoms in his bag and the car several times. But the way andakaona murume wangu yaanochita nayo, haachite zvecommitment iya yekutoti kudanana naMelly, like Melly notori small house yako kana kuti side chick. The way andakaona murume wangu yaanochita nayo inongori ye-hit and run, iye kutongoti anorara nemunhu zvotongopera, because the time yandakamboaccessa foni yake, even the machats andaitongoona aichata nevasikana ivavo, pasitoona like a party yaunofila kuti vanhu ava vari kudanana kana kuti munhu uyu ari kutoti I love you kana kuti zvaingovawo zviya zvekutongoti you know ari kutongotaura zvekuti ndinoda kurara newe, that kind of thing. Saka I would say hangu kuti maybe achita nemumwe musikana kuti ari committed kwaari kunze, but inini hangu the way I have seen it anotochita zvema-hit and run zvekutoti pamwe anenge ane vasikana 5 vari kurara navo concurrently at the same time. And ndakatoona kutoti the way yaanoita hake, he really does try to protect me, because murume wangu anotori varume vaiveve no nonsense vekutoti murume wewo wekutoti kana asinawo kutanga iwo hautombomutangi. But then the problem is inini kwandiri kana nchitaya kucommunicata naye in terms of you know our sexual relationship with the married couple, haasi kuitawo zvandiri kudawo kuti aite, you know, anongondi brush off. Saka that's where my concern is really lying kuti ko zviri kumbonyatsofamba sei.
All right, Kola, thank you very much for sharing your story with us. Let's hear what others has to say. Maybe you can get help, Pano. Pano, it's all about helping each other. Maybe there is somebody who has been in the same situation that, like the one that you are in right now. Let's hear what others has to say. I think we have other people who have joined us as well. Hello, callers.
Melly, the Ashi Lebi.
Depi Ashi, what do you say?
Rivo Zadi.
Pane anonymous ari pakona pataura nyaya yake. I think you've been listening to the story. What do you have to say as a man? Antika, what can you hear as a man?
As a man, ndotanga taura kuti zvone mukadzi uyu chekutanga nekutanga mufeso waari kuti waakuwirira naye chokwadi chiripo hauzotudziwo zvedu, but otherwise ndiye munhu waunyasonzwira mafeelings. I understand kuti varume times varume zvatinoita vakagara nemukadzi kwenguva refu hanzvadzi yako mafeelings ayaita achirasika. That's why you are saying kuti zvone murume wako iyoyo haana that romantic side kaunoda ikako. Inini chakutaura icho chinonzi hameno chisexy swing ndatotanga kuchinzwawo nhasi ndisati ndanzwa nezvacho, but ndicharesearchawo mukusaziva zvinhu zvatakakura tisingaone, like nenyaya age difference mazuva ano, like imini makura kamunoonawo mamovie mamwe ari advance. Saka zvimwe tinenge tisingazive munhu kusatoziva kuti chinoshande chii, so you have to tell him kuti chakati. But on the other side kamufesi kauri kutaura nako iwewe uri kudanana nekamunhu ikako ingari kukunakidza ndochokwadi, enge kamunhu ikako muri kunzirana shuga enge mudatoitana uri makatoitana nemunhu iyeye.
Okay, Ashi, before don't call her, hold on. Before pasati paita mufesi uyu, and let's say all right vari kunzirana shuga nemufesi uyu, before mufesi uyu asati apinda mupicture, antika for her to be kuti atake kukomekana nemufesi uyu, anti ataura problem yake kuti problem yakatanga pakuti murume zvaidai kusvika ndazowanawo munhu, antika saka tingagadzirisa sei problem kuti asiyane nemufesi adzokere, antika pakutanga tingagadzirisa because problem yakatanga before face.
Melly, chinonetsa vakadzi diki diki iwewe zvezvimeli wakaona kamunhu kanouya kuinbox kako kachikudza kuti emaili maeyebrows ako akanaka ma-eyelashes akanaka zvausingaitwe nablazi kumba uri kunzwa meli that attention iyoyoka munenge vana vadiki vakadzi that attention inotokutenderedza brain kuti kamufanira karikuedzera sei you see that attention munoida vakadzi enge ndo inokupa kuti ufile kuti yes I'm a woman so wakashaya that attention kubva kumurume wako you end up wakunoitsvaga kunze enge kunze zveshuwa unosangana nesu takakugariridza togokupa attention yauri kushaya totozoona kuti zviri kumunakidza uri kunzwisisa mezi vanotauresa
ndikunzwisisa ko yataurwa nakole yekutizvo she has been trying kuti aite mafirst move mubedroom all along murume osvika kuti ndakaneta kuti murume haachaite foreplay nemukadzi anongoverenga mustudy room then panopinda mubedroom osvika achipfekera just like that. What do you have to say about it?
ya varume vakadaro varipo ndofunga izvozvo unozoona from dating musati maenda kure munozoona panenge type yaunonyatsoona yana baba yekuti vakasvika mumba ndana no nonsense meli zvokuti vakati nhasi tiri kudya sadza nematemba ndozvoitika pamba ipapo waibata
saka tobatsira sei kola ataura iproblem kairi mumba yatopinda mumba kai how do we help here
kuti ipapo ka handikunyepeya munhu akadaro ndowokutoramba uchitanga uchiramba uchiganhura uchiramba uchingotanga chete because kuti umukorekte izvozvo zvinhu zvajaira zvinoshupa murume akadaro munhu iye anenge atojairawo rutini yake kuti zvinhu zvoitika panoenda kudai nekuti ndini baba pano but pane vamwe vanhu vekuti mumba munoitika meo pane vamwe vanhu vekuti ana baba vekuti vanobvunza even mhuri yavo nhasi tiri kudya nei vanhu vovhota matemba mukaka chichi zvinobva ikoko. Is it my network or what's going on?
SIS MELLY. Musati maenda achipodha asati amirira varume handiti. Anonymous caller uyo ati murume wake anorova mahit and run handiti. Murume wake anotopreferya kubhadharisa handiti. Antopreferya kubhadhara handiti. Ameno kana I don't remember if it's a movie I once watched handiti, but it was about a couple vaita role playing handiti. Mukaona zvimamovhi zvakawanda wanda zvinenge zvine munhu anenge akadresa sanesi, anenge akadresa seair hostess, anenge akadresa semunhu anga achibika sabeka, anenge akadresa sadoctor, anenge akadresa sehure handiti. Some people are in relationships like that with their wives because of nyaichi yemahit and run. Pane video, I think it's an audio ndakambotumirwa handisi ndakaiwanepi but it's in my phone somewhere somehow. Pastor Magaya vanotaura kuti kana uchifamba nemukadzi wako unogona kungoti takutopaka mota takutoita izvozvi so kwai mai John voti takutoita izvozvi vototi takutoita izvozvi so takutoita kwai namai John motoita ipapo kwai women want that excitement. Has she ever asked her husband kuti zvauri kuenda kunotsvaga vanhu panze kuti unovabhadhara kana kuti unoita mahit and run chauri kutsvaga chii? Maybe it's the excitement that nhasi ndakwira mangwana ndakwira air hostess. Maswing auri kutenga wamubvunza kuti ndo maswing aari kuda here? Do you know what he wants for sex? Who told you he wants to swing every day?
Saka iwe wakapfeka hembe yeunesi usiri lesi chii chinochinja brain dzako
because munoziva kuti munhu anogona kutonakidzwa notopinda mubhawa so unokutoenda kutoilet masini unovohwa kutoilet vanodzoka kugara pasi. Asi iwo mai vemwana unodaidza kuti aiwa panapa here kutoilet kune shina kune majames joki rakaita seni voti handei naro basi.
Yeah, understand. Ndanzvisa
pamusoro ive dare
kwauya
pamusoro ive dare
Hi, hello there. I'm really sorry. What's happening is we've got quite a number of people who are waiting to join this program. So what we're gonna have to do is, if we give each other a chance and an opportunity to speak, that would be great as well, please. And so we can have. Oh my, I don't know what's happened there. Okay, everyone has just gone out and they've left me alone. Good evening to you. I'm just waiting for people to come back on here, and I'll add them and I'll drop off. Yes, SIS MELLY, you're back on, and I'm dropping off.
Okay, all right. So who do we have now online? Who's talking now?
Just 1 second. I've got one person coming on here, Mil Skosana, and I'm dropping off.
All right.
SIS MELLY, I'm here seeing a lot of comments here of people saying a lot of different things. That's where maybe perhaps SIS MELLY you can come in, because zvavari kutaura kuti you are in denial kana kuti chii kana kuti chii. Marriage yakaoma. If because inini I know what I'm saying and I know the kind of marriage I'm in. Saka kana zviri zvekuti zviri kunzi love yapera chisiyanai, then does it mean kuti akupinda marriage kuti pane certain time inoexpire love then vanhu votongoti. Why I'm saying that, SIS MELLY, inini I'm still 31 years old. Fine, I can divorce my husband now. Kana ndadivorsa naye, I still going to need a man because ndichiri mudiki, ndine feelings. Saka what is going to happen? I'm going to jump onto the next man. He marries me. Tonakirana 2 years, 3 years. 4 rechi 4 akutotangawo mastaira ake zvonzi asiya nauti hazvichaiti. People are not realistic. Inini I'm communicating kune munhu. Uri kuda chii, toita sei, todi. Iye ari kuti he's satisfied with whatever I am and whatever I'm giving him. Inini on the other hand ndinofarirawo zvekuti timbotrayawo masex swings. Saka iye murume kana asingakwanise kucompromise kuti iyewo ambotrayawo zvinoda mukadzi wake, zvaakutoreva kutoti kama marriage acho one sided, because the way andiri kutoona mamwe macomments is the first thing zvandataura kuti it's more like the woman. Saka murume akaura, I didn't justify kuti hit and run yandareva haisi cheating. It's still cheating. Whatever it is, it's still cheating and naombo justify anything. But ndiri kuda kunzwisisa kuti ndo essence emarriage here, because vanhu vasingatombozive mamarriage ka havatombozive, and 9 years waking up to somebody, it's not easy. Having 3 kids, and SIS MELLY, one thing I want to tell also, this man I'm talking about, he's a man who reassures me that he loves me all the time. I'm not talking about my wife, I love you, this and this. Even he speaks highly of me, even kuvan. I am a problem and bedroom. Saga, I feel like the way I've known him to be, murumoyo yokutoti kana asingachatondidika, he's a straight talker. Anotongokuudza kuti shamari minika, I can't. That's the type of person he is. Munhu asingatombotye like kuudza munhu kuti inini I'm done kana kuti chii. Saka ininiwo semunhu wandazvara naye vana, obviously ndinomudawo semurume wangu, and inini I know and I believe kuti anondida. Saka apa panyaya yekuitika ndo yandiri kubvunza kuti kana haisisipo, you are in denial, you are in chii, ndo zvandiri kubvunza kuti zvinogadzirisika sei, because vanhu vakungojambira kuti siya. Kana ndasiya ndodii, because I'm still young, ndichatongonidha futi murume. Saka ndozonobvunza futi imba yomwe because inini ndatadza kubuilda yangu. Because kutaura chokwadi, even iwo small house wacho hautombori easy. Mamwe small house vanotoabuswa. These are things we see zvatinotoona zvichiitika even pavanhu vari padhuze nesu. Saka the problem is sepama social media panapa pekuti maybe inini I'm talking and people are commenting, ndezvekunyeperana izvi. In real life mumwe munhu ari kutokomenta kuti love haisisipo. iye akutofirira kunoswera kwamadzibaba uko achinopiwa mutero wekuti babawo vatomutarisa mumba. Saka panapa ndinotongoona kuti dzimwe nguva vanhu vanotongotaura zvekuti social media hatiziva, nemumwe ari kuUK, mumwe ari kuAmerica, mumwe ari kuSouth Africa, but the real thing is iwewe munhu chaiye chaiye kana uchitori mumba mako uri mumarriage mako, you know your problems and unotoza kuti it's not. And Sis Melly, one thing I wanted to point out as well is big ups to my big house who are doing things for themselves. In I'm very independent. I'm not even dependent on my husband at all. There are so many big houses vandinotoziva vasingatomborely pane varume vavo, but pane that stability yekuti watovaka upenyu nemunhu, you know, trying to give stability to your kids and everything. Pane pekuto hapo Sis Melly kana marriage, pane pekutoti it won't even be necessary for me to call on this platform. Unenge uchitoona kutoti apa love hapacho titorina, marriage haisisipo, kutongoti ndipfeke twangu ndiende zviri nani. But pane pamwe pekutongoona kuti no, I can still make my marriage work. Saka ndo sense yangu.
If I heard you correctly, you said you still love your husband very much. Is your husband on Vengeveng?
No, he's not. He's not even a social media person. Natural account on Facebook.
All right. Even though asna account on Facebook, husband to have other people to intervene in this problem, and you know, people who can talk to him about your problems.
That's why kana matnyasoteerera Sis Melly from the beginning ndatotaura the kind of man this person is. Munhu yaya wekutoti anotongoda kuti maproblems ake emhuri yake anotongozvisolvera ega. And I think from the day I married him, he made it clear kuti izvi zvekuti kana tanetsana nechimwe chinhu kana kuti womhanya kune sister yangu haatombozvidi. Saka ininiwo I got adopted to that. Ndikatongoza kuti the person I married haadi kuti, you know, kana taita that kind of. And imimi Sis Melly, you know kuti sesu semaZimbabweji nyaya dzakadai dzifanike dzemumabedroom dzinonetsa kuti unoti murume wangu kana kuti zvakati, because men vanofila offended, vanofila unge wamudzikisira. That's why ndandichitrya kuinitiata kuti okay, maybe ari kutsvagawo ndingo-initiate or something chiri different from the ordinary, you know.
Have you ever tried kuenda kuholiday naye muri two pasina vana?
We do go out. We do go out a lot, but you know, I'm not tongori timid in that way. I think hangu maybe it's high time yekutongo accept kuti ndo zvaari. You know, he's totally not romantic at all. Not that side yoyo yekuti like you feel like, oh okay, you know, but he's that kind of a man who makes sure to get everything zvaunoda. But that part iyoyo yacho yandiri kuudza vanhu kuti haasi kundipa. So yeah, ndo pane nyaya.
Okay, pana kola ataura kuti hanzi izvo murume wako anoshanda basa ripi, some contributes to ningekiri to kuti munhu aite that kind of.
In Koma Simba, we can hear you. Just wait for an
okay. Isusu Sis Melly and my husband, we are self-employed. Tinema businesses edu atinorana.
Sis Melly's diary.
You know.
Kukunzwa imbomirai tine caller, then we'll come back to you. Pane munhu ari kutaura, then we'll come to you. All right.
Saka nachiti we have our own businesses. Ndo basa redu tinoshandira. Asi employed like any 8 to 5 job or anything. But my business that now here inini I manage a certain part of them. Here no tarisa the other part saka tiswere tese.
Alright.
Mostly times anoto apa inini Sis Melly, I think to cut the story short, maybe I want to hear more on the men's side perspective because I believe
Yeah.
men know how they are. My
Yeah.
husband is me. The other thing I can tell you, munhu wekutoti akakurumidza kupedza kushop iye anotoenda kumba otonobika ndinosvika chikafu chichitori ready. Inini sisimeli, when I gave birth to my first child, murume wangu, we were not yet having a washing machine. Murume wangu aitondiwachira penti rine ropa rekuma-periods. You get it? He's still even that kind of man. Saka handifungi kuti murume asingatombobude sisimeli angambokuwachira penti wazvara. Because even now ndichitori breastfeeding, I have a young baby. And he's very, very active in terms of kutongondibatsirawo zvimwe zvinhu in the house. But then inini ndiri kungochema panyaya yezvemaromance. Saka I would have preferred hangu kuti ndinzwo advice side
from varume.
kana murume ari
All
that
right.
kind, the way yandaexplaina chii chinenge chichiitika kuti azove the way yaari.
All right. Let's get to hear from Mukoma Masimba timbonzwa ramba uripo kola tinzoti Mukoma Masimba vanopa contribution yekuti chii chero vari murumewo zvavanombopenga sirega tinzwa murume. Mukoma Masimba, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Sisimeli. This is Sisimeli's diaries. This is not Mbenge. This is not Izalo. This is not Go Deeper. So, Dimkoma Masimba pa Sisimeli's diaries. The put a comment section. Drimun Muchapanap. Please give me a chance. Kola, my guru, Makadi, my guru.
Ndiri right Mukoma muripo.
My guru, I think not this year, but please, on this one, I'm Drimana Muchapanap. Just take me as a new guy. My guru,
Okay.
murume wenyu akakurira kupi?
Akakurira kupi in terms of kuti kumusha kana kuti mutauni kana kuti
kumusha, kuhare, or kupi?
mutauni. Handingataura kuti akakurira kupi. But munhu akakurira keMarare.
Warare. Kwemi makurira kupi?
Ndakakurirawo Marare.
Okay, then let's go next step. My guru, imimi, kwamakakurira, nekwakakurira murume wenyu. Same suburbs, kati mamuri high, kati angari lower. Kune low, kune high density, ane muzire my guru.
Okay, inini hangu ndakakurirawo medium density. Iyewo, I would love to believe it's the same. Taingogarawo nzvimbo dzakasiyana edu, different suburbs, but anongodawo kuenderana.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll just give you an example. Hakusiriko kwaakakurira, but a suburb maybe yakaita seMasasa Park.
Okay. Let's say imi muri Hatfield and
like masuburb iwawana Hatfield. Ndizvo.
That's fine. Mani wakadi marorana.
Tane 9 years manje tiri married.
Mune vana wangani?
3.
Tinotenda. Muri kupi pari zvino?
Yes, no, tiri South Africa.
Okay, that's fine. My guru, nanzwa nyanyo mbijana, asi inini sababa mnini wenyu. You are a very good woman. He's a very good man. He's a very good man. Right? Apana problem iripo. That's not the problem. It's just a challenge. Let's use the word challenge. Right? Imimi, my guru wangu. The attention.
Yes,
right?
Thank you, Mukoma Masimba. I think I've missed saying that word, Sisimeli.
The attention.
Attention can put that button.
He's a tough man, but he's very responsible. He's a responsible man.
Yes, very responsible.
Okay? Yes, I'm just trying to summarize. So my guru, which is attention. That's fine. I'll see. I'm not one of condom. It shows to me he's responsible. Right? Those condoms are not used condoms, Abaona. just condoms are remote card. Right? I don't want to go deeper there. My
But
guru,
they are being intended to be used because in Koma Masimba, I can't just go and buy
my
condoms.
guru.
This is not intention.
I'll tell you my guru my story. Ndikanetsana nemukadzi pamba ndonotenga makondo ndokumaisa pasi pesiti kuda kutyisidzira. That's me now, right? Kuda kushowa kuti iwe I can get sex anyway, but handisi kuti ndizvo zvakaitika kwamuri. Okay, the most important thing here my guru ndeyekuti imi my guru muri munhu wekuti ka muri very lovely, easy going. Kana hama dzake ana tete ana baba munoda kutodzitora kuti kadziuye. At the same time kuri muri my guru do you talk too much? You talk too much. You complain. Negging, yes. Munoyema. Right? You're so nice. Easy going. Munoyema. You got tower chete. Right? He is a man of his words. Right? He's a man of his words. Your husband, you are like, right now? I'll give you an example. You are like Michelle Obama. Right? Your husband is like Trump. Tough. I can see him. Is it making sense to you?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. And sometimes makes sense.
Now, my guru, in Nini, if I come to South Africa, ndikarara name my guru, that would be your best sex. You know why? Musikans wa inonakidza. Right? If anyone sleeps with you or flirts with you, so no nakidza, musikans wa. Asi apana chinovaraidza semusikans wa. Right now inini ndakanorara nemusikana zvinonakidza kupfuura mukadzi wangu because musikanzwa. But musikanzwa now doesn't take us tomorrow. All I'm saying to you now, what you wish, zana romance is my guru. Musha mukadzi. That's not you. Amuzvidi mimi. Asi muda kuzvitawo chiti chiti. Dazodai. Because of your friends, social media, internet. Who is you? A mother of 3. That's you. A married woman. A business woman. That's you. So I'm not say that it's called imagination. Zero to. Okay? Zero to. Ndakuti meguru zvishuwo zvenyu zvamunoshuwira. Mwana grade 7. Ndakwenda ku boarding. Ndakwenda ku America. Zero to. Right? Chamunacho mune murume wenyu ndozvakakosha. Mune vana venyu ndozvakakosha. Katibate chakakosha meguru.
Saka mukoma Masimba, marriage yangova yekuti munhu ane vana here. Ininiwo semukadzi handichaitirwawo zvimwe zvinhu zvinondinakidza kufanike sezvandatongotaura.
Meguru muda kunakidzwa nei? Chiri kunakidze chii? Munhu ane vana 3. What do you want me? Tell me now. Baba munino ndiri pano.
Aiwa kamukoma Masimba, ndiri munhu wenyama kaini. Handimanzwa makore angu. Pandinozobata
Andakumanzwa.
ndichingo
How old are you?
kana 3. Aiwa.
Okay. Basa. My 3 is my 3.
She's 31 Nkoma Masimba. And the problem, listen, and the problem there murume is no longer, Hana.
How old is he?
Murume, I don't know how old he is, but Mukadzi is 31.
He's 36. Yes.
My age yangu.
Saka aite romance, anongopakira murume. Anongopakira. Hakuna romance inoitwa. Chero mukadzi akatraya kuti kuitwe romance.
Munombotanga ere romance yacho?
Ndinototraya, but dzimwe nguva anenge achitongoratidza kuti haasi interested most of the times actually.
Oh, I see. Yes. That's the problem now.
asi zvimwe zvese izvi unenge uchitoona kuti according inini hangu mukoma Masimba naSisi Melly, the way I have seen marriages to be, zvimwe zvinhu zvinotoitwa nemurume wangu ka it's
Aiwa,
1%
ipapo maiguru haasi murume wenyu ega, varume vakawanda maiguru, right? Hamusi mega romance.
Saka chinenge chinetsa mukoma Masimba noti nini
hapana chinonetsa maiguru apa.
Okay, mukoma Masimba ngatimbotrayaiwo izvi. Inini motongoratidza kuti interested chii chinenge chimbonyatsoita.
Aiwa, itype yevarume waka itori special type yevarume wakadaro. Hamusiri mega maiguru, ndo zvavatori, right? They are very varume. Okay, varume vane maclasses akasiyana. Kune varume vari very serious like your husband, right? They just want to focus on the business rake nemhuri yake, that's it. Romance nezvenhando izvi, right? You are easy going. Maiguru ndo zvakaita babolo kwenyu. Anything, you can't show him anything. You can't even introduce anything mumba bedroom. You can't, right?
Ini nangu mukoma Masimba, Sis Melly, I think the last thing hangu yanga ndichida kungotaura ndeyekuti inini hangu the way yandakutoona mamarriage ka maybe atongowo ekuti munhu uzvare vana nemunhu one, but kudanana chaiko chaiko kwekuti vanhu vari kudanana 100% ka handifungi. Because why I'm saying so mukoma Masimba,
yes,
kana uchitotarisa nemacomments ari kutaurwa nevanhu haachakuite chichichi.
Hey, there's noise. It's Melly. There's noise.
No, but there's somebody trying to call me. Saka ndikukata. Aminoti ndiyada kundifonera nefoni iyo yandoshandisa panapa.
Vari kutoita havo chismall house ka vari nani because havana maattachment. Ukangoyoti kaita zvataita whether wandibhadharira rent kana kuti chii uchidzokerawo kubig house yako ndizvozvo. Because apa I think Sis Melly, the reason why yavaita this thing was to kind of bring out my problems and my solutions ari kusanganikwa nawo nema big house. Saka apa ndikutoona kutoti vanhu ka vari kutongopesha, hapana munhu ari kupawo a constructive advice yekuti imba yakadai kana kuti okay wadii kumbotraya izvi. Macomments acho ari kutongoita zveunegative zvekutongoti haachakufile chichichichichi all those kind of things. Saka kana ukatozozvitarisa neimwe nzira unenge uchitoona kutoti avawo vari kutoitawo zveusmall house vanenge vachitori nani because anenge achitongoziva kuti baba ava vane mukadzi wavo, ininiwo vakangoyo kwandiri 2 days vakadzokera ndizvozvo. But iwewe manje big house on the other hand ndiwo uri kutongorwadziwa because uchaona makondomu mota, murume haana romance, murume akudai, murume akuignore. Uyu small house ari kutoziva kuti big house iriko and anenge achitoriwo neimwe boyfriend, saka haana chinhu chinenge chichimunetsa kuti inini murume wangu. But inini hangu mukoma Masimba, the only thing I can say is I know my marriage and I wouldn't have survived in it if it was bad because I know myself and ndikutogara padhuze nemaparents angu zvekuti I think at my age if they would have seen kuti because munhu anoabhuswa kana kuti munhu asina kutogara zvakanaka mukoma Masimba anotooneka. Saka apa ndikutongosaka kuti
yes, I can very much clearly, but now there is a call that is interrupting, you know, and I don't know why people are calling on the phone that they know I'm using right now. So I'm even myself, I can't see my anymore on the picture because when I've been cutting the calls. You gave them the link to join using the link, but they are calling on my WhatsApp number. You see, on the phone that I'm using. You see the
Can you
is
please
this
pin a link yacho, pin the link yacho. Pin the
Can-
link book.
yeah, because doubt I'm gonna be not that link has a link as well.
Pin
I
the link.
and
Pin
also
a link.
oh, okay, let me just tell him. And also in all right now I can
Pin the link.
huh?
Pin a link.
Ndatopera charger ndatoenda kunogara pane charger padhuze necharger chaipo chaipo. So people stop calling me, guys, stop calling me here on this
You're using a
phone
link.
that I'm using. Musandifonere ndosaka ndiri kukata. Yezo, stop calling me on this phone, please. Ndoyafona ndiri kushandisa
Pin the link.
link inavuka.
Vuka, pin the link. Okay, my guru.
Mkoma Masimba.
My guru. Chukutanga. You're happily married. Mune wana 3. Mune murume wenyu. From South Africa. Murume business. Then that being said, there's only one problem. Romance. Right? Let's talk about romance. Okay, let's focus on romance. My guru. Last week, I want to ask you a question here. I got in touch, I can't say the names here. A guy and a partner yake. This guy, partner yake nokuthi bazama kwalama feelings. Unless kana penzi ya mira. Right? Then kuti amukwire haadi kukwirwa musikana unless haadi romance anokuti utoa zvokuti abvisa bhuruka pati yaukwire. You get it?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Akwira bhanzi tundira panze. Right? Guru, that was a complex situation for me. I went there with a mediator. Right? Then partner yake mukadzi anoti she doesn't believe in love. You get
Okay.
it?
Yeah, I'm listening.
She's about 30 years old. The guy is about my age. Right? My guru apana chitsva pasi pezuva. Inyaya yake ime mune nyaya yenyu handizviri. Mina nenyaya dzakewo nenyaya dzangu. The most important thing muri kusvira romance. Right? All you have to do, keep telling your husband, my husband, I want to thank you for everything. There's only one thing I wish, just the romance. Right? You have to find a way to tell your husband.
Mkoma Masimba, can you please hold on? Let me answer to those people who are saying kwa tilda, right? To those people who are saying kwa tilda, imimi tilda ne sakasiyana chipano. How is tilda different from us? Because as you can hear from the caller, and from the guest, arikutaura kuti izvo murume wake haadi kuti vanhu vainterfere munyaya dzake. I did ask the caller kuti toyo anobvuma here murume wako kuti tipinze macounselors munyaya yenyu, akati kubva kumasisters ake kuhama dzake haadi. Saka tilda achatamira kuipi yekuti achabatsira murume uyu zvisina kuinvolva umwe vanhu mukati, iye murume wacho asingadi kuinvolva vanhu. Stop telling us about tilda pano, ngatitei zvepano please. Indai zvekwatilda, musene nezvepano kana muruda zvekwatilda. Handika regai tibatsire mukadzi uyu pano. Dei anga achida kuenda kwatilda anoziva tilda ariko, ingadei aenda kwatilda. Can you please go ahead, Mkoma Masimba?
Hello?
Okay.
Can you please go ahead?
The only thing you can do, my guru, it is your problem, not his problem. Please
Hello, Nkuma Masimba. I'm sure you can hear me right now. What I'm going to ask is we've got quite a large number, a large volume of people trying to join the show as well. I'm really sorry to intervene and say, may you kindly just advise that we move on so that other people can have an opportunity to join and make their contribution, firstly. And lastly, to those who are failing to join, please, like Dewa, I see you have been struggling to join. Please, can you send me a message on Vuka Zimbabwe, Muka Zimbabwe, and I'll send you a link and I will help you to join. I do apologize for this interruption, but once again, if you may continue, Koma Simba, other people that want to join, and I do appreciate your contribution so far. God bless you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And here's on Tino Tender as well. Please, you join using the link. Use the link, please. You can't call. Use the link as just like everybody else. Apana Jordan's in this smaller second.
Sisimeli. Makati hezo join the link. Hezo arikubvunza kuti link yachiri pai.
Iripo link muma comments. If I can see it in Masimba, I've been
Pin the link. Pin it.
Pin the link. Masimba. We all know that with next mazvano link aipini. Handi munozviziva.
No, comment no pin.
But I can see it. Aipini kimukoma Masimba link in ndatopa doubt right now. Atoiona kaisa like. Anti moda. I've tried to Mukoma Masimba msaita naro. Mukoma Masimba we gave no Mukoma Masimba we gave doubt link up atoti aiona right.
Hezo anakuiona link.
Arikuti azama ne link arikutadza. Saka what can we do?
Ka inbox Vuka Zimbabwe ka.
Mukoma Masimba then andisi kuziva kuti moda tiche sei.
Hezo bata Vuka.
Hana kudownload the app.
Ngabati Vuka Zimbabwe ka Sisimeli.
Don't zviri kutaura naVuka ari kutaura iva musi kunzwa Vuka achitaura here kuti please kindly inbox me ndikupe link.
Saka hezo ari right Sisimeli. Remember haasi kuziva.
Aiwa yezere ari kundifonera pafoni ino iyi saka ndiri kufreeza. Okay, can you please go straight to the point and tipe vamwe vanhu chance vapinde.
Hi, hello there. I had to bring Hazel back in. Hazel, you're back on.
Hello,
is it
Melly?
Hello.
Yes. I would love to just thank you so much for your platform and what you are trying to advocate for women. I know kuti isusu sevakadzi vekuZimbabwe, there are a lot of things zvinoitika mukurarama kwedu nei, but anyway, thank you so much. I'll continue following the comments and ndichiteererawo mamwe macallers. I think nguva yatifambei ndipo vamwe.
Sorry, excuse me, my precious sister. I'm not even in a position to advise anybody, but I was just listening to what you were talking about earlier on. I personally think is the best thing you can do is to be the best person you can be in your relationship, and sometimes relationships have got challenges. When you first meet your husband or your boyfriend, as we appreciate, 100%, but then it goes down a little bit as years goes and as years passes by, and unfortunately, that is what it is. Sometimes men, they become what we call polygamous. After 6 months, you start loving another woman or 2 other women or 3 other women. That is, it is in our DNA. It is in our DNA as men. Please don't go Christian on me, other people who are watching, but this is the truth. This is the reality. No wonder why even the strongest men of God, sometimes they fall because of women. Politicians, they fall because of women. Not that they don't have women, but it is unfortunately the way we are created, we are designed. And sometimes we start loving other women who are outside more than we do the women that are inside. And I pray for you, my precious sister, that the best thing you can is just to continue treating your husband the way you treat him. One day, and he will definitely come back. I want to salute you, sister. I want to respect you for what you have done so far, standing by your man and being with him. So whatever you do, you said he loves you. That is what's more important. As long as he still loves you, he comes back home for dinner and he's still treating you like his queen. I think that is really important. So my best advice to you is continue praying. If you're a Christian, kana muchipira mudzimu enda munobika doro mushupe bute murambe muchida murume wenyu semadiro amangogara muchimuita nekuti mukabva ipapo, trust me, you will regret it, especially if you love him and he also loves you. Like I said, I'm not qualified to give advice to other people, but I think that's only I can say to you. Thank you very much, my precious sister.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And those who wants to join, please, I've put a link on here, high school pinika, but even though I send kudaro inotoreka, rambai muchitora link, you can send it and I'll be able to add you on. At the moment, I've got no one waiting to add, so if you want to use that link, kana usingakwanise kujoina the link, what I would advise you is refresh your phone, switch it off, and switch it back on. Those and ndamboita wenini ikatovea joina. Ngiyabonga kakhulu, Nkosi nibusise ne.
Thank you.
Sure, hold on.
Hello, Sis Melly. So I was
Hello.
saying, I really appreciate what you are trying to do, and I hope kuti muchashika ipapo pekuti you actually be able to, try to build people's self-esteems, try to build my characters and stuff like that,
No,
because
I
I
think
think
I
some
think
people who have
the
never.
only challenge that we faced here is your husband is not a social media somebody, and he is somebody who doesn't want to interact with people from outside. If he was willing, actually, I was willing to go an extra mile of looking for professional counselors kuti vambokugara inemi kwamuri ikoko kujobek or wherever that you are, muri mega, muri 3, and then you address your issues, antika your concerns kune murume wako muri 2 ikoko, antika then oteerera onzwisisa, then maybe things are going to change. Now it's going to be a little bit difficult for everyone, even kwatudokwa kunzi uende, because haade kutaura navanhu, even hama dzake, even anyone haade. So we don't know now how to help him, you understand? So
Yes, I do understand.
keep being the good wife that you are, ramba uri mukadzi akanaka sezvauri izvozvo, ramba wakadaro andichiona. And maybe murume wako ndo zvaanotongori, ndo zvaari. Kune vanhu vakadaro, kune varume vakadaro, kune varume vakadaro. Keep on trying, keep on, praying about it, keep on, pushing about it, in a loving way. Maybe one day you wake up, kungoti, all right, let's try izvozvo zvauri kuda izvoti tiite izvozvo, andiona, and then mubva mazviita. Don't give up and don't cheat. Don't entertain this guy ari kuya kuinbox kwako achiti izvo, you look beautiful and whatnot, because truly speaking ndo panotangira kuchita ipapo. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes, you are, Sis Melly. I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I really appreciate. Thank you. Saka ndidrope henyu timbonzwa vamwe.
I don't think I'll be able to drop it. And suddenly yatsogona technology panapa. Hapana here ka X kari ku right hand side kwefoni yako ubaye ipapo.
Right, we have got another caller who's just joined us. A good evening to you, either sir or ma'am. I'm not sure who joined us. And Hazel, I'm gonna be calling you just shortly, so I'll bring you on call using my messenger so that you can make your contribution. I see you've tried to call me. I see you're trying to get the link as well. And we've got a new caller who has just joined us. Square same call and Sis Melly talk over.
Yeah, caller, how are you?
Hello.
Caller, hello. Yes, caller, hello.
Hi, Sis Melly, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you, my sister?
I'm fine. Just two things. Kungo, maybe kupa advice kune caller an issue ya taura very long. Yemu bedroom, yemu rume wake and things like that. I agree with my words avuka petsera kutaura. Kuti with time, I think men are like that. Vane chewing gum kind of character. Vanoona kupera kunaka kwemunhu. Saka either unotokuchidzira rudo rwacho kana kuti kana zvatonyatsoomese saka I think decisions need to be made because pane pamwe pekuti unoti ndinoraramira vana vangu and it's not good because you don't kids do see and they do feel what's going on in the house. Once there is no activity in the bedroom, there is really no love in a marriage because haungangogarira kuti as long as murume ari kuuya kudhina, as long as ndiri kuwacha, and as long as achindiwachira my underwears and everything. That's not what marriage is about. I think the core of your marriage should be your bedroom issues. Saka kana ikoko kwacho kuriko kuri kushaikwa activity patori nedambudziko and that sister of mine anoda help iye senge zvataura kuti murume wake ari very like difficult or he's a strong character, a timid character. Ngachikanselewa iye on the side. I'm sure there is other things that she can do other than buying my sling. Like she should work on herself iye, not to try and work or be worried about murume wake. Siya murume wake, you can't change a person. Iwewe zvichinje iwewe because chatoita kuti aite zvaari kuita izvo ndiwe. So work on yourself, my sister. You might think you're doing it right, but pane paurotokanganisa. And be that attractive person or that attractive thing that your men will come back to and continue staying with. And zvakakudira muchiri musikana nemukomana kana zvakangoreducika in one way, form or the other, unofanira kutongozviapa up your game and mudzokere like, you know, your first love. I think it will work. And then the other thing chanachitautira SIS MELLY mambo itakakubhesha that small house muchimuti anonzaniko Lorraine muchimuti mwana wako anodzidza chii uri kumudzidzisa chii paunoya uncle.
No, I was not actually bashing. I was asking.
Mamu bvunza nandichidowo kutaura hangu kuti in my opinion it works either way because sometimes mungamuti henyu mwana ari kudzidza chii kuri kuya uncle, but still my question would be then to you, the big house kuti what do your kids learn when papa comes home every other 2 days? You know, kanti anotoziva kuti baba unobva pamba musi Friday makuseni and he comes back maybe Tuesday or Monday manheru. What kind of lessons are you also giving your children? Imimi mabhike chacho muchingogarira pamba ipapo kuti because anodzoka chete. It's either way. Let's call a wrong deed a wrong deed. Zvavari kuita varume vavo zvinenge zvakatongoshata. And our kids should be protected by us adults. Hatifaniri kutolerate kana kusetla just because we're doing it for our kids. You're actually doing more harm than good. Because if you're exposing your kids to relationships akadaro, you are raising damaged individuals. And kids learn from what we do mostly, not what we tell them. So they watch and learn. So if you're going to be a tolerant woman, uchingova docile, uchingoti ndiri big age ye, daddy will come ye, ndiri matrimonial home. I don't think it's okay. It's not good. Women, let's seek help when help needs to be sought, and let's walk away even and when it's time to walk away, because you know not all marriages are meant to be to begin with. I know, okay, don't go all politically correct on me, Pakuti, like a divorce is against the holy book and everything, but there are people who get into marriages but that were never meant to be. So we should maybe have that discernment. Maybe this marriage was not meant to be after. Not cheat 4, 5, 6 times. Because I have 3 kids. Yes, you can still be happy after 3 kids with yet another man and live happily ever after. That's where maybe African women takangodzidziswa kunzi shingirira uripo. I don't think it's fair. Kana watonyatsoona kuti hapana pandaedza zvese zvarambaka, move out, siyai and go to the next and make that man happy by leaving him, and make yourself happy by going to where your soulmate is, because there is love for everyone out there.
Hey, caller.
That's all.
Caller.
Yeah.
Nakubate muromo. Sisi Melly, this is Sisi Melly Diaries. Real life stories. Right?
Yes.
Caller, ndimkoma Masimba. Inini mkazi wangu adi romance. Right? Mubazwa caller. Inini Matthias move away. I wanted to go to Manyoni. If you know the story. Right? Yeah. It's real life stories. Let's talk about it. Right? Dada kwende koko mkazi cancel my ticket anobata akabharira passport yangu. How can I move on? Musala kuda kuti it's not easy. Munhu wacho ndichindisiya ndiende hangu da kuvhaya kwanda kuende nini. Let's talk about it. I'm very upset now.
Saka ndizvozvo kamuchangogomera muripo because iye wacho.
Hold on, caller. Ngatingobeka mukoma Masimba. Imi mukoma Masimba, maida kusiyira chii mukadzi wenyu muchienda kuna Manyoni wamusina kumpovhera makaona imi?
Mukadzi wangu pandakamuona Sisi Melly ini chandakati ndimude kana. Ndakapinda busy ne-ex-wife before iyi ndakarora ka 3. Right? Ndapinda busy Sisi Melly. Ndakona bheka akabhebhi kari bwaka. Ndagara naye mwana kakataka kundiomofera upenyu hwangu. That's not me. Kungoshorwa. Kungotukwa. Right? That iwoka. Aiwa. Cheka ndichasi ndende kuna nundidawo. Ndosaka ndende ona Manyoni. Tano kuende kokundotambidzwa.
Mukoma Masimba. Mukoma Manyoni maiziva sei kuti. Hello, Vuka.
Hi, Sisi Melly. Hi, I'm Koma Masimba. Sisi Melly, I've got Hazel who has been trying to join through and up.
All right. Okay, let's hear Hazel first before we go to Mukoma Masimba.
Can anyone else keep quiet, please? Hazel, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Hazel.
Okay. It's a bit backwards for me.
Speak louder, please, and reduce your volume on the. Yes, we can hear you. Speak louder. People can hear you, and you also need to reduce your volume on the other device, please.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Is that better?
It's better now. Can you speak a bit louder? Thank you very much. Scream.
Okay.
Share zero.
I'm going to speak as a small house because I believe Kutishoni. Sorry, guys. Shona yangu English yangu English. Okay. I'm speaking as it's going to be called England.
Go ahead.
Okay. How can I explain it? The so-called ladies, the ones that were meant to be looking up to.
Yes, so Taurisa.
Say yes, all this kind of stuff. Okay. In any, I'm a small house, so I'm going to speak as a small house. You understand? More, the guy that I'm seeing is my small house. Can you guys hear me? I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, we
can. Small.
Sisi Melly, you need to go out and come back. We can't see your photo anymore. Go out and come back. Small house, go ahead.
Okay. Listen, yeah. A small house, you guys are talking about, hey, you've got kids, you've got this. You're not the only one that's got kids, my niggas. Let me tell you, you're not the only ones. It's now now, everything. 28, 29, we're still doing this shit. You understand? Let me tell you, you know, how can I explain it? Your husband, my small house, I know lingerie. You know that lingerie, I think you have to take a yeah. Do you have to take whenever it's panavra door? Do you have to munanja yake before I even get to any point? You know, before I even say, Daddy, what are you doing? Do you understand? I don't care. Main houses give me angry faces, but I will tell you the realistic. He will come into my house. I say, Daddy, how are you? Hey, I will take his trousers off by the door. You understand? Yes, cry your faces. I don't give a fuck. Guess what? This nigga is still taking care of me. You understand? Anyways, he comes in. I take care of him. You know, my chinda, I do those things that you as a main house, you don't want to do. Do you know why? My socks are my putting socks are you're doing all this bullshit. You Karen doing that, guess what? I'll be there. I'm taking care of your man and I'm doing what I can do. You understand? By the time he gets into the bedroom, I'm naked.
Hey.
And, you understand? I'm slowly but surely. I don't give a fuck. He can go back to his main wife. But guess what? At that time, he's doing what he has to do for me. And every day, he does what he has to do for me. And as a, you know, sorry, my Shona and English.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead, Dezo. It's okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Dezo.
Main houses, let me tell you something, what you guys are feeling.
Dezo. No. I want to ask you some questions. Dezo. So how old is this guy?
Answer, how old is this guy, Hazel? And what's your point?
No. How often?
My man is 42. Nigga, what? Nobody will ever say anything. Because let me tell you, when this guy comes to my house, the minute he enters my house, the first thing that he does, shall I tell you, the minute he enters my house, he feels like a king. He feels like a king. You guys, as Zimbabwean ladies, I don't, let me tell you, a man wants to be always, just treat him, just do what you have. Be excited to see your man all the time. Because I'm always excited to see your man.
Yo. Yes, though. Yes, sir.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yes,
No,
if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry that I've
yes, sir.
No, we are.
Last question.
let your stage. But
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
your man wants
Slow
that
down.
loving.
Yes,
He wants
sir.
that. And darling, lingerie is not sex. It's not sexual. Let me tell you something. Lingerie is not sexual. That can take out lingerie. It does not do nothing. Let me tell you that now. But what I can tell you right now is
SIS MELLY. Reality show.
You know, you have to be you in yourself. You have to be in that feeling. You have to enjoy it.
Okay.
You have to enjoy these things. You have to you have to enjoy your man. You have to enjoy me. I'm a proud small house. Do you know why I'm a proud small house? Because the minute that nigga enters my house, you know what I do? I make sure I'm ready. You understand? I make sure I'm ready. Yeah, you never know. I've got kids and stuff like that, but I make sure my kids are there and sorted. But baby, you are here. Daddy, you are here. Daddy, are you really ready for me? Huh?
Right, Hazel, Chimbarambo Chitaura. Chimbarambo Chambura. I think I need water. It's hot in here. It's hot in here. Chitaura. Keep on going.
Hi.
Yeah, hello. Yes, call, I can hear you. Go ahead. Call.
And I learned so much. The reason why I'm because I've learned so much. I've learned so much from Sister Melly.
Yes, caller, go ahead. Yes, or go ahead. We are listening to Kunagirwa Singaiti.
Why I'm a small house, a small house. Let me tell you, the reason I'm a small house, your man, I'm here for where only the baby. Don't worry, I don't have an but sleeping body, I don't have.
Yeah.
Long as I put a 365 degrees, you guys need to learn. Main houses, learn to keep. Your bed needs to be kept. I'm not saying keeping incessant. When you're in a doggy style, don't just be like a dog. I don't know how to cook salad. You understand? So when this nigga is there on my doorstep 24/7, say baby. I'm like, oh, okay, sweetheart, what do you want? I know, but my breast, the way this man touches my breast, you understand? I think it's a better breast yangu. You understand? Nipo yangu as a small house, we're not going to the main house. I mean, as a kurunga, niggas, I want you guys to know, big houses, I'm telling you in advance. As small houses, we are doing this shit. Do you know why? We've got kids. We have, we've got past relationships. But your nigga,
Hazel. Purely because you can't hear other people clearly, I'm gonna have to take questions for you. May you kindly hold on for a second, please, so I can hear the other callers coming. All right, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to finish up what we're talking about here. Man, I'm talking like B, like M, B, O, R, and some. So go ahead. I can't repeat those words. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not in a missionary perfect. I'm not going on a missionary, on just a missionary to walk in that. No, you just for a gumbo. My darling. This is why I'm doing this shit for being a small house. Nigga. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't sound like fun on the day-to-day basis. But anyway, ask questions. I will answer.
Vuka. Let's take a call. You guys, can you continue talking? I'm on a phone call right now.
That's the second.
You guys can continue.
Yes, so go ahead.
I end the Hazel.
What did that? Okay, Lorraine.
aiwa ina achitautaura nahazel man to man ndaida kutobvisa man to man yakarowana gonyeti nawinki d ndachitautaura nahazel small house to small house kuti zvinhu zvaambange ifambisa mbiri kuti anoita hazvishamisiri nekuti nemabig house vanozviita kudzimba dzavo zvonzi kuti vanopfeka lanjarei chii chinoshamisa nokupfeka lingerei ari kumudza kuti kudzimba kwemabig house hakuna becha hakuna manipples ndiyani.
aiwa enderera hako mberi anodzoka futi baya hako benderera mberi
zvaambange ifambisa mbiri yekuti paanozviita ari kumudza kuti vanhu kudzimba dzavo havasi kuzviita ndivanani. Like seriously though shosha ungatoita basa kutopinda palife kutofambisa mbiri sesmall house chidaidza kwanzi kwai bechi rangu ndigodai ndigovhura dhoo ndigodeti ndiri redi akukudza kuti vakadzi vanhu kudzimba havasi kuzviita ndiani. chii chakadaro ndachitautaura naye small house to small house man to man chaicho yandai tachida kutoita izvozvo kuti tinyatsogumisa kuti chaumbange ifambisa mbiri yekunzi kwauri small house ndechichi.
Yes, you are right.
He's ari right panyaya dzechii
Panyaya
2 minutes kana muri semamukoma masimba achitombomira izvenyu 2 minutes ago manga muchiti kwai romance is not necessary romance haidi kamwe makudaidzira kuti romance izvi zvangatogwa nahazel nezveromance
Toreni. Yes, you are right.
ari right panyaya dzechii
Ataura nyaya akazvimira. Taurei nyaya mirire.
indataura nyaya yangu kare mukoma masimba manonoka kusvika ndataura nyaya yangu kudhara sterek yangu ndataura kare sterek nyaya
yenyu ndeichi muri big house
nzanacho ndataura nahezo ndachitautaura naye man to man ndataura naye small house versus small house tinyatsokuonesana kuti anonyanyoshamisa kumabig house ko zvino afambisa achiti sekesa usiku hwese unzi kai mamaona maura enyaya dzavanga vachitaura tinakana nemusoro wese tine musoro isusu kana iye anga asina musoro isusu tine musoro
kuka aita maecos yobasa rako murekai pakadziswe aita maecos yatsotaura SIS MELLY's diary real life story. All right.
Mukoma masimba hamusi kubasa here mubinda kubasa mubundu apo pana pamunofanirwa kunoenda somewhere.
Ndoda kuenda iri ndonyaya yangu iyi ukagadzira maybe really mimi yenyu
but isati sikumanzwa maecos ari clear zvekuti very clear.
Oh, okay. Kushingirira vari precise loreno
chingwa dzopai mukoma masimba mazodzoka
aiwa sisi loreno
mati mune maeko mukoma masimba
ndagadzirisa ndanisina mazino Yezu ari right
panyaya dzei pamuri kuti Yezu ari right panyaya dzei
inyaya yake nemurume wemunhu wake right pachawo
yebeche nemboro mukadzi wemurume uyu haana beche
anazvo
saka
asi Yezu ari kuti iye atiudza kuti anomutambira sei inyaya yake
amuudza kuti mukadzi wake hamutambirisa izvozvo ndeni
inyaya yaYezu haisi nyaya meguru. Let's talk nyaya dzaYezu right
inonzi chii mukoma masimba topic yanhasi yanga iri yemasmall house mabig house versus mahusbands anditi ekuti vakadzi vari mudzimba chiri kuitika mudzimba dzenyu chii masmall house varume pavanouya kudzimba chii chinoitika varume chamuri kubudira mudzimba chii anditi
inini ndoda kuanza topic yacho ndakasangana
ansai mukoma masimba
ndakasangana kati amanyika small house ndoda kutokuroora akanditi ndokutambira kuti sina ndakati big house ndakati akuna kuonini ndakati aiwa ndichadi zvebarika ini ndakudenda kuna manyoni mwoyo wangu una manyoni right big house ikabharira passport big house ikakadzira ndakati atina zvebarika ndakati tokwadi nini right saka
naye mukoma Masimba tichiri ipapo chakaita kuti imimi muti makuda kuenda kuna Manyoni chamakanga mchitiza kumba kwenyu chii
mukadzi wangu
asangana naye pamepo
right? She's very even money wise she earns more than me. Anondishoka right andishoka kudana chena udana madhota ndoenda hangu ndoenda aiwa gara panapa.
I have to take off the video and put
right
it back on. I have to take off the
mukadzi
video
wangu
and put it back on.
she's too young. I wish you all the best. But I kunungura ndoenda hangu kune type yangu hapana sina watu topakapinda Manyoni.
Hello. Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm struggling to hear you. Can I call you back in a few minutes? Can you hear me? Can I call you back in a few minutes? I can't hear you. Hello. I can't hear you. Please. Right, baby. Hello. I know you're pissed off.
Time ya dona ya tukada chitara newe wana vandu vari kutora time yewe, and then when everybody the kids come home acha kwanzotara newe. Is that it?
That's not it.
Vuka enda
That's what
ntara
I'm talking to
nemukadzi
you right now. I'm actually redirecting them.
Vuka talk to your wife Vuka rega
So-
titaure isusu panapa, can you just go kuntaura nemukadzi?
You said you'll call them in a few minutes.
No, I'm talking to you back.
Hello.
Ya mukoma Masimba enderera mberi itipe Vuka time ambotaura nemukadzi wake.
Look at me.
Lorena aribe.
I can
Aripo.
put this video on.
Okay. Sandotaura
Lorraine.
ndotaura.
You want to explode. Please, baby.
Saka
ndotaura nyaya kuti zvinokonzereswa nei hapana chinokonzeresa kana moyo wada inini there was a time ndanga ndada Manyoni ndanga ndambuda inini right asina sana muona asi ndakataura pachokwadi mukadzi kuti mukadzi wangu inini handigoni zvekuchita ndataura chokwadi ndinoda kutenda takava tese let me go yo hauna kuonedi right asi Manyoni ndanamuda panguva at that time ainditaura kuti iwe uri
She keeps on calling. I'm rejecting her. She keeps on calling. She keeps on calling.
Oh, Vuka, can you please
Anonzi Hezo, pana Hezo afona, pana Mkoma Masimba afona, pana Anonzi Dauti Dewa afona. There's 3 people calling.
I don't know which one. Who do you want? Peza yotara nemukadzi Vuka.
It's so difficult, why?
anyway the first show zvinombodaro technical difficulties
Plus iyo Vuka akasanganisira Vuka akabvisa marive maedi button naye. Takutodependera.
chiri maza kune maapp saka mabig house hapana chamunombotadza kana munhu ada kuvhaya ndiye ada kutovhaya. There was a time in fire right pachokwadi ndandada wena Manyoni aidza
Hello, you have to hold on. You have to hold on, please. 1 second.
okay
Hi, hello guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
You guys who are here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this person here on the phone so you can talk to her, because now my wife is here and she will literally kill me if I continue. No, she won't kill me. She won't kill me. Let me ask.
No, go talk to your wife.
Oh.
Go talk to your wife.
Hold on, baby. Would you kill me?
No,
Yeah,
she
I'll
won't.
be killed.
Morora ambokura.
I'll be killed. So what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna have to do right now? What I'm gonna have to do right now? There's Hazel. Hazel is back on the phone here. Hazel, please, can you speak so that people? I want to hear if people can hear you.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, they can.
Yes, we can. Vuka, can you go to
the
your wife?
phones here. You guys can speak together
Vuka
whilst I'm
Mkazi.
going away. Okay.
Yeah. Vuka,
I'm gonna be going away. Hazel, talk. People are listening to you, but remember to listen after 2 minutes so that you can talk to other guys who are them Koma Masimba and so forth and so forth.
You know what it is? What I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna be able to hear. I'll look for comments.
Yes, look the comments, please.
Oh, okay. Can I put my volume up? But my comments are a bit basic.
Yes,
Yeah, this accent. So, hey.
yes,
Anyways, yeah, we can go. I'll speak in
yes.
the small house.
Ari Berezo.
Yes, oh.
Yes,
Yes, oh.
Yes, it's small. I know what you back appear.
Yes, oh. I'll check on you. Yes, oh.
Don't you small as such guys. A short time. A short time.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
We couldn't hear you. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm here, but maybe late.
Yes,
I'm here, but maybe late.
but
I'm here.
ah, yes. Don't you small.
I'm here. Can you guys
Okay,
hear
go
me?
ahead. What's your point?
And I yes, no one one now. So choose. Not pia. Aiwa. Au gari ni mtu mmoja. Anongo mbamako. Aiwa. Ndimbo kwa. Aiwa. Sawa hiyo. Tago ko ruru kana kana. Mtaro chukwa diso. Iru. Shunga da does go for a
Mukuma Simba, let me let you know.
ah.
Mukuma Simba, can I let you
Yes.
know?
Do you
Mukuma Simba, let me just let you know, right?
Sir,
You're
there
trying
are
this whole
for a door.
bullshit. It's not working, my darling. Just trying it. It's not working. Just stop.
Achito guys. Utara this small house. Jugunyangira taura pachina. Ai. Sisibele mukumuzereze.
Anis kumunzwa.
Boys is mukazari.
You're meant to be my role model, right? You're meant to be sitting there doing the things that you're meant to be doing, but you can't even do it. That's water. It's a water. You don't have a word to say nothing, motherfucker. You don't have a word to say anything.
That's it. Hey. Zatoko turi hure. Aiwa. It's up to you. And I'm telling you, that's a fact. Hure hure. Hure. Hure ne muri hure.
So what are you saying?
Hure. Asu bokunzwa ka.
Nigga, let me tell you something. It is up to me to do what I'm doing.
Yes, do what you want to do. But what you're doing is called the Hure Shona. Because you're Shona. I'm teaching you now. No, Hure. Loud. Shona is called Hure.
Be on. Yeah.
dera rakakosha iyo pusi yacho yaone murume wako, but because there is short time ndosaka uri real life story here. Tell the citizens.
House. I'm not saying I'm for anything else. I'm a proud small house.
You are a proud woman in Shona. That's okay. In a baby. Aye. Dugu ya wige kwa
Let me tell you something. This husband of somebody, and he's up like and he's up.
Aye, wa. The short time. Yeah, anu kudzokere kumba kwake. Ndiwo gara newe. There's a short time. Uyakucha kosh. Mwana graduate. Kumba kwake anofuga. Avurwe bora. Black. This is my short time. And 8 time at this is though.
Right. It appears as if the caller is angry and is gone. So I'm gonna drop myself off. Somebody else who wants to come in.
Can you edit
I'll
out?
be dropping myself off. I hope.
Zuka, did you teach this email out?
Right. This is how you do it. You guys continue.
But did you teach this email how to aid people?
No, it's only Vuka who can aid people on this app.
No, Sisimeli. Vuka is to surrender the app to you.
No.
Anyway, sure.
Oh, this account is being paid by Vuka.
Yep.
E-account Vuka.
It's a free account, this one. Free account, this one. Right? It's a free thing, this one.
It's not it's not a free thing, Koma Masimba.
It's not a free thing.
It's not a free thing, Koma Masimba. It's not a free thing.
Okay? You have to download this thing. Then you have to
I have downloaded this thing yesterday. We tried it. It's not a free thing. And she told Mkoma Masimba, I cannot. It's not. We are not for argument. We are not here for argument anyway. It's not a free thing.
Then you pay for it.
Yeah. Yes.
You're the one who's gonna every Vuka. Alimkazi wake. Vuka alimkazi. Vuka alimkazi.
Chibadarai. Chibadarai.
Can I have to Vuka? Just tell you. I'm telling you. Kwa my 5 kwa naganda wewe. Wanoda Vuka. I'm telling you. Are real life stories.
Do we have any other caller there?
Musala kundi kata. Kwa naganda kwa my 5. Vuka kwa America huko. Wajifonera napo. That kwa indri pala anza Vuka kari handsome. Ndakata okay manana era zangu. Right? Nduza Vuka ni mkazi panapo. Let's talk about it. Atizo kubabazira panapo. Atizo kubabazira panapo. Kubvunze Vuka kuti my 5 unowazire. Waifonera napo. Ndiri bedroom my 5. Right?
But
let's talk about it.
Saka kana mukadzi wake achizvinzwa Mukoma Masimba, you're not going to destroy him.
Real life stories. Talk about it. I'm telling you what I know. What I got my 5. Right? Ndapin a bedroom my 5. Gary, what do you know about it? Oh, he says some go. I there my phone. He made it at least even. Natango any parabin. Do my real life story. Let's talk about it. Then
Mukoma Masimba.
Yeah.
Mkazi wa Vuka nini doing?
Kwani mkazi wa Vuka. Naga pandaka amba. anotsvaka pekunozorora mukadzi kuno kumelbourne, right? Mukadzi iye ndakazoona inini, right? None of my business. Achitotibvunza bhuku akarorera.
Thank you. Thank you. Matopedza so mati none of your business. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Tambodzeka panyaya hezo. Yavanga mishtuka kuti hezo. Yavanga mishtuka hezo kuti hure. Ahure nemi.
Munhu ngati
Akubhadharisa.
mabasa auri kuita aya ndo anonzi pachishona.
Just 1 second, as we are trying to add other people back on.
Mukoma edha vanhu Vhuka because Mukoma Masimba vari kuti Vhuka uri kunzi naMukoma Masimba hanzi wakaenda kumba kwamai kwanzi wakafonera mai 5.
I'll be dropping myself off in a minute.
Vhuka ndatogarira mudhuze mechaji akaini hanzi wakatifonera mai 5.
I'm trying to drop myself. I'm just trying to drop myself off.
To be honest with you, I've been small house for 18 years. Okay.
I'm going to drop myself off. Just 1 second.
Vhuka tichiri palive.
Hello.
Yes, we're still on live.
Smelly.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. SIS MELLY. Hello. SIS Mells.
Mati komkopa. Mati. Eh. Eh. Ah. Oh. Eh.
Right. Guys, to be honest with you, it looks like we're really struggling now. And we might have to end it on here. Melmouse is back. Sorry, guys. Keep on coming back, please. Waiting for Melmouse to come and complete this.
Vuka. 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 Vuka, hello. Vuka. 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 Vuka, tadi kudropa zvedu. Vuka tite normal live people vanhu vafone. Then we do a normal live vanhu vafone.
Hi, hello, SIS MELLY.
Hello, Vuka. Okay, I think we're having technical issues here, serious technical issues here. Why can you not just drop Tite do maybe normal live vanhu vafone because having serious technical issues now.
Yeah, what's happening is my phone is overheating because you I charge it all the time. I can only apologize for that. But I want to say thank you very much for your program tonight. May the wonderful Lord bless you, truly, 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 truly bless you, and all listeners. We love you. We love you, and I think it is good that we finish now. Hazel is trying to call, and I think you can give it a number to call as well, please.
Yeah, how much battery am I left with here?
My phone is overheating because I
All
don't
right.
have.
Or maybe we can cut the live and continue tomorrow, doing a normal thing, and then people can call in, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, guys, listen. As you can see, we're having technical issues now. Vuka his phone is overheating. Guys, can you just drop maybe since it's already late? How about we start again tomorrow? Guys, we start again tomorrow. We continue tomorrow anyway, and then we do a normal live and we add in a number, people so that people can call in, right? Because I think this year kuti add munhu esanda kuedwa and it's not even possible, guys. As you can see, there's commotion, right? So how about to continue tomorrow, vanhu vofona, and then we talk per phone.
Yeah,
I think
because
that
of
will
that.
batsire phone yako overheater, and everybody wants to be added, and akukwanisa kuaccommodate certain people nkiri yachona saka zviite hanzi mangwana will be at church tomorrow. Oh, okay, chiera munozoiona toita masikati before maenda kuchechi. Hanzi kuti adi kukontinya itai ka 30 minutes chete Sis Melly. All right, all right, you guys, okay, give me 30 minutes ndicharge phone, ndicharge imwe phone yacho yamunokwanisa kufona, then I'll start again. Give me 30 minutes ndicharge phone yacho yamunoda kukwanisa kufona nayo, then totanga zvakare, if you don't mind. Usatende kuchechi kunodyirwa mari nemaprofits. Tiri kumba tonamatira kumba. Saka it's either we do it in 30 minutes time kana kuti tokontinue after 30 minutes, right? Ndombochaja phone yacho yamunofanirwa kufona
You're
nayo.
on live now, Hazel. You're on live now, Hazel. On live now. SIS MELLY, Hans and
Yes.
Hazel have got so much to say today. Hans, let's continue today. Saka, are you gonna charge your phone and come back again?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. That's fine. Right. I want to say I can only apologize for my phone overheating. Inotadza kuoverheata nei pana Hazel panapa. Hazel ari kupisa.
All right. All right, here's
So, thank you. SIS MELLY, we are finishing just now. People join you in 30 minutes time.
yeah.